Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Death is a much maligned figure, an unwelcome visitor to most. But to some, he comes as a friend and a healer, much prayed for and sought. To them, he is Johann Sebastian Bach's Süßer Tod, sweet death, who comes to bind up unbearable wounds. But not to everyone who prays for his soothing touch is he allowed. Some crimes are too great to be forgiven by death.
You could handle it alone, Ted?
Duck soup, Si. Just be ready to take off when I come out.
I watched Ted saunter into the bank. Then nothing but waiting. When I finally heard them, like I guess I knew all along I was going to, I knew this was one heist which wasn't going to work.
Our mystery drama, The Curse of Conscience, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by General Electric Citizen Band Radios and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The young, strong hands are clenched so tightly on the cell bars that all the blood is squeezed out of them, and the veins stand out dark and distended against the chalk-white skin. His eyes are glassy, and his voice has the edge of hysteria. His name is Simon Berman, or once was before he changed it for a number. And he is not alone. He is never, never alone anymore.
I'm not looking around. She's sitting there waiting for me to, but I ain't biting. She'd just start talking to me, and I don't want that. That's the way it all began. But now it's all over. It's gotta be. She ain't there. She can't be. That's the way it is. She's just not there.
Don't be ridiculous, Simon. Of course I'm here.
No.
You know it as well as I do.
No.
I'm never going to go away, so you might as well turn around.
Oh, I don't want to start anything again.
Very well. Suit yourself. But I won't ever go away.
One thing I gotta say is she don't change. I mean, she's like that old crumb in ancient history or something who wanted to get across the river. And the fool who let him climb on his back never could get him off again. It's crazy. I mean, you know, who could have figured the way it began? A couple of years ago, I'm stuck in Cleveland. The town is dead. I mean, dead. You can't turn a buck doing nothing. So I pick up this girl, some Jane. I don't even remember her name now. She drags me into some church social. That's where I meet Cousin Ann.
Hello, my dears. You want some tickets to dance?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. How much are they?
Well, that's our theme of the evening, all for the church. 10 cents a dance.
Well, I'll spring for $1 worth.
You might want our special, $2 to dance all night.
Oh, gee, that's romantic, huh, Si? Dance all night.
Yeah. Give me $2 special.
You'd like some refreshments? We have a nice punch.
No, thanks. No, just the dancing.
Maybe after you've danced, you'd like a cool, refreshing drink.
What is it, lemonade?
Well, that's what the church provides.
How much is it a shot?
The church set a price of 25 cents a glass.
Okay, fine. We'll be back, ma'am. Okay, Candy?
Oh, sure, Si. Come on, let's dance.
What do you say, Candy? Shall we cut out?
Oh, no. I'm having a good time. Aren't you?
Yeah. It's all right. It's a 2-bit church recreation hall and a jukebox. The Stardust Ballroom, it ain't, you know.
Well, if you want to take me somewhere better, like maybe the disco or One of the big hotel ballrooms?
Well, I was figuring, maybe I'd take you home, you know?
At 9 o'clock in the evening? Oh, you promised me a big time.
Yeah, sure I did.
I thought you were the big spender. What's your rush?
Turn me on, Mama.
Well, so that's all right, but a girl doesn't like to be rushed all that much, you know?
Yeah, and if we hang around here for a while?
Well, then maybe we could, stop at your place.
No, I just had it painted. Look, the place ain't fit to live in. I mean, how about your place?
Well,
You got a roommate or something?
Oh, no, but...
Yeah, but what?
Well, I don't even hardly know you.
Hey, what do you want? My life history? Fingerprints? Social security number?
Oh, come on. I don't need anything like that. I can tell you're a real nice guy.
So after another dance, we go to your place. Huh?
Oh, okay. But first I gotta go to the, and when I get back, I could use some of that lemonade. You spring for some for us?
Yeah, sure, so long as we got that deal, huh?
Oh, you got it made, handsome.
Time you get back, I'll be waiting for you over in the corner there. Go to my place. That's a laugh. I'm down on my last double fin and a cardboard suitcase full of dirty laundry and a locker at the bus station. I gotta make some kind of score, and I need a pad. That's where the doll comes in, and I gotta play her along till I make some kind of connection. So I figure I can afford to invest 4 bits making her happy, and I mooch over to the old dame at the punch bowl.
Well, young man, now would you like some punch?
Yeah, a glass for my old lady, anyways.
Old lady?
Yeah, the girl I was with, ma'am, you know.
Oh, now maybe you ought to try some yourself first.
No, that's all right. I don't go in much for, soft drinks.
You might like this. Try it. We'll make it on the house.
On the house, huh? Well, I never refuse a lady. That's lemonade? What kind of church dance is this?
Oh, I have them once a month. Most of the customers are regular.
Yeah, well, I can see why.
Would you like another?
You wouldn't have to twist my arm. Thanks. Here's looking at you. And I'll take 1 more and 2 for my girlfriend, huh?
I thought I'd make a sale. There. And there. Let's see now, that's 1 on the house, 2 for you, and 2 for the young lady. That'll be $4, please.
Yeah, $4. Hey, look, I thought you said a quarter. There was a sign up.
That was before the punch was spiked.
Yeah, well, look, I ain't got that kind of dough.
Oh, dear, I hope you're not going to welch. You've drunk 2 glasses, you know. I'd hate to have to turn you over to the boys.
The boys?
They're such nice boys to play at such a brutal game. They have the church hall here Wednesdays for their karate class.
Cousin Ann, look, if I may call you that.
Oh, yes, please do. Everybody does.
I just wanted to say, from one, I just wanted to say, you are something else.
Well, thank you. That's quite a compliment for an old lady in her 85th year.
Hey, you're 85?
I said year, 84. Please don't rush me as I must you. The $4, please.
Well, except for some change, all I got is a $10 bill.
Oh, I can make change.
You win. Wonder what happened to my girl.
Where did she go?
The powder room.
Oh, I can find out for you. Would you mind running my stand till I come back? Here's your $6 change.
Hey, you trust me with this?
Why shouldn't I? Are you all right, my dear?
What? Oh, yes, thank you.
Cousin Ann.
Oh, I'm Candy Minton. Well, why did you ask if I was all right?
Oh, well, because your young man was worried about you.
Oh, he's not my young man. I I just came with him, and
And now you're sorry you did, huh?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. He's a bit of a swinger. Is that what it is, Candy?
Yeah, like he wants to take me home, see?
Well, naturally.
Yeah, but you don't see it. I live alone, and I can feel this is like he's trouble, and I don't want any.
Fascinating. How do you know?
Well, I wasn't born yesterday. I know his type by now. He's some kind of drifter, deadbeat. I don't know what. All you got to do is look in his eyes. This dude is trouble.
Oh, I don't think so. Seemed like quite a nice boy to me.
Oh, don't let him fool you.
I think he's just lonely. Maybe a bit scared.
Oh, not him. But what am I going to do?
Well, if you want to go home without him, nothing's easier.
But I can't slip him. I just know it. He's watching for me to come out.
Well, he won't be when you do. I'll make sure of that.
How?
Very simple. I'm going out now, and I'm going to ask him to dance with me.
Dance with you?
Why not? I've always been a very good dancer. Just a minute. How nice, just my speed and right on cue. They're playing a waltz. Now, Candy, while he's dancing with me, you watch. And when you get the chance, duck down the back car to the rear door and out of his life. He won't see you, I guarantee. I'll keep him busy.
I'm standing by the punch bowl when this wrinkled up little prune blows back, almost catching me sneaking the last drink in the bowl. I figure the best defense is attack since I see she's alone. Hey, where's my girl?
Oh, she's otherwise engaged for the moment. Well, I see the bowl is empty. I'm not surprised.
Well, I've been doing a Russian business here. Let's see, $23.
Thank you. Well, that frees me from my duties. So while we're waiting for your young lady, why don't you ask me to dance?
To dance?
They're playing a waltz. My favorite.
Well, I ain't much on that kind of dancing, cousin.
Cousin Anne, please. Use my name. And there's no problem. I can show you very easily.
Hey, you dance pretty good.
So do you.
Sigh.
Is that with a C?
No, it's with an S. For Simon.
Simon. Oh, I might have known it. He looks so much like him. It's almost as if he were alive all over again.
Some guy you know named Simon?
No, his name was Peter. But that's just the same, isn't it?
I don't dig you.
Oh, it's in the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verses 18 and 19. It all just seems as though it's fated, Si.
What's that?
That I should command you, as our Lord did to the man Simon called Peter, to follow me.
Yeah, where?
Oh, I would hope to your salvation.
Well, now, that's sort of a rocker for a number one man whose life is dedicated to the pursuit of the easy buck, isn't it? To say nothing of the fact that he's a man who doesn't need an elastic conscience, because in his life to date, he's never needed one at all. Just how do you suppose he'll make out if he ever has to use one? Let's see when I return with Act 2. The tall, dark, handsome boy dances with the little sparrow bird of a woman. A half a century lies between them. The boy, for all his easy carriage, is a coiled spring, tensed, dangerous. His agate bright eyes, afraid and menacing behind the surface charm. The little old lady is serene and unafraid, with the dauntless armor of extreme age and inner faith. An ill-assorted couple, joined by an accident of fate, which can lead only to disaster.
Hey, you're too much for me, Cousin Ann.
I don't think so, Simon. Maybe just enough, or at least what you need. You're up against it, aren't you?
Come again?
You're broke. Practically down to your last dime. And you're looking for a meal ticket.
Lady, you fracture me, you know? I mean, how's an old woman like you know where anything's at?
I put in my apprenticeship finding out. I've lived a lot of years.
Yeah, in the past.
Oh, I'm still here. You'll have to tell me if I'm right. I think you've run out the string side. That $10 I changed for you was your last line of defense.
Hey, what is this?
I know I'm right, and so do you. And this girl tonight, she was just a means to an end, a place to spend the night, huh?
What do you mean, was? Hey, look, I gotta find her on
She isn't here anymore.
How do you know?
Well, you scared her. She wanted to go home. And she's gone, alone. I'm sorry if I broke up your date, but it really was for the best.
Yeah, I'm glad you figure it that way.
Now, before you get too mad, why don't you listen to me?
Yeah, listen to what?
I don't have a date, so you can be mine. The party's over, Simon. Will you see me home?
I never figured this. Me, walking a little old bundle of bones, couldn't weigh over 85 pounds soaking wet home. But what else have I got going for me, you know?
So, that's my proposition. Now, how does it feel for a change?
What do you mean, change?
Well, aren't you the one who usually makes the proposition?
I say it again, Cousin Ann. You are really something else.
Something else from you, Simon, baby. I'd like you to cross over and join my world.
Well, what's your world?
Well, I told you. The way to salvation.
You mean you're ready to take me in? You stake me till I find a job? Get back on my feet? But what's the payoff?
Payoff?
What am I letting myself in for? What have I got to pay back?
Oh, nothing really, except companionship and maybe sort of the miracle of a memory coming alive for even only a little while. You're so like him, Simon. Well, here we are home. We can say goodnight and you keep on walking, or you come in with me and make it yours, too.
You're taking some risk.
At 85.
84. You really want me to come stay with you?
I really do, Simon. I think it would be very good for both of us.
I got a suitcase down at the bus station with my things. I could go fetch it and come back.
You do that. And I'll have a nice little supper waiting for you by the time you come back, Peter. I mean, Simon. This'll be your room, Simon. With your own bath right across the hall. Put out towels for you. Oh, there's a closet over there. And whenever you're ready, have a little surprise for you. Keeping hot in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, I can unpack later. Why don't I come on down with you now?
Whatever you want. From now on, you're home.
You buy this? You can see this happen? I had to shake all the cobwebs from that loaded punch out of my head to make sure it was for real, and I'd fallen knee-deep in it. Suddenly I was cold sober, and I knew I'd hit the jackpot if I just played it right. I washed my face quickly, I combed my hair, and went down to supper in the kitchen.
More coffee? As much as you want. How's the pizza?
Oh, it's the most.
I don't eat it myself. I really don't remember just why I bought it. Maybe someone nudged my elbow.
Huh?
Well, since it wasn't my idea, it must have come from above. I don't think you crossed my path by accident.
I don't know what else.
Well, you don't believe in him as easily as I do.
Yeah, religion ain't my speed.
Perhaps not yet. Oh, you're so like him.
We're back to Peter again, huh? Simon called Peter.
Does that upset you?
Yeah, well, you know, I kind of like to be number one guy. Who was this Peter guy, anyway?
Was the man I should have married. The man I should have made marry me. I was too romantic for our own good, so I just let him walk out of my life.
Yeah, he ditched you?
No, not exactly. No, he had another appointment, which kept him in France. Villa Wood, near Chateau Thierry.
Yeah, that's what I say, another day.
No, a gentleman with a scythe.
Huh?
Death, Simon. Death. In the Dark Ages, long before you were born, May 27th, 1918, a German machine gun cut him down. Peter Hurst, who should have been my husband, except that he refused to marry.
Why?
Oh, just exactly because of what happened. When he marched away to war, he had a premonition he'd never come back. He thought that 28 would be too young for a widow. And I was fool enough to let him have his way.
Well, I don't know, Cousin Ann. Maybe he pegged it right. No sense for making making a commitment to some poor Joe couldn't be around. This way he lets you swing free. You know what I mean?
If we'd been married, we'd have been together. And if we'd been together, I know we'd have had a child. This way, I was left with nothing.
You mean you never...
Nothing to bother about. Yet. But if I had that child, he might have looked just like you.
Oh, come on, Cousin Annie. He would have been old enough to be my father. That could have been a girl.
Either way, I might have ended up with a grandson.
I ain't the guy.
No, not yet.
Huh?
Oh, forget that. Now, the first thing to do is get you a job, isn't it? Well, how would you like to work in a bank?
A bank?
Yes, Mr. Gillette is the man who handles my affairs. And I'm sure if I recommended you, he might find something for you. Should I recommend you, Simon?
Why not?
Oh, I'm the one who is asking the questions. I mean, can you be trusted?
Well, what do you think? I mean, what do you think? I want to heist the joint?
Well, I'd like to feel that I could be sure you wouldn't. I told you I was interested in your salvation.
I get a job at the bank. Interest clerk in the savings department. And I lived with Cousin Ann, and she tried to make my peace with her God, and maybe it wasn't all con, because she sort of got to me, you know, and who knows, the way things could have gone, except for Ted Slade turning up one day.
Hey, man, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah?
You don't recognize me? Ted Slade.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, where you heading?
It's my lunch hour. I got someplace to grab a fast sandwich.
Okay, I'll walk with you. Hey, working that joint?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I never thought I'd see you go square.
I gotta eat.
Yeah. Best you could do?
It ain't like that.
So how is it? Tell me.
Shut up.
Well, just figured you for a little inside info.
Yeah? About what?
The way banks work. Like, since you're on the inside.
What do you got in mind?
Hey, I'll buy you lunch. Maybe we could get our heads together, huh?
I'm not copping out. I'm not trying to duck it. I knew as well as Ted did where he was heading, you know. We were both main chance boys, and the way it stacked up, whatever religion I'd got kind of, like, melted. It all looked so easy.
Who's trying to knock off your bank, chum, huh?
Yeah, then what?
Well, I've cased this little neighborhood bank corner of Stillwell and 7. Same pattern as yours. Now, Friday should be the big day when the cash is still alive, not buried in the vault. You drive. That's all the risk you take. I pay off 1/3.
Yeah, is it worth it?
You gotta know it is. That's payday for the consolidated machine plant. There's like 150,000 riding on this. You want in?
Yeah, you got me. I want in. When?
Next Friday. Take off sick. In the morning, you pick up the getaway car. From then on in, it's smooth sailing.
Sure, I should have told him to get lost, you know? You think I don't know that? But there were other things going for me right then. Like I was broke. And anyway, I had a grab at it. Huh. What did you say? Cousin Ann? Oh, come on. She was just a lucky break I'd latched onto. Or was she? Wasn't she maybe I don't know what to call it, like maybe a force that was shoving me into a corner. I couldn't break out of it. See, so maybe Ted was handing me a brass ring. I could grab it and I could get off the merry-go-round. Wrong or right, I grabbed it.
You okay?
Sure.
All right, I'm going out now. I just saw Consolidated make the big deposit.
Okay, you can handle it alone?
Duck soup. You just hold fast. Be ready to take off when I come out.
No rough stuff?
Hey, you playing with children. Not unless there has to be. Hang in there, partner.
I saw him saunter into the bank. Then nothing. But the waiting. When I finally heard them, like I guess I knew all along I was going to. That this was one heist which wasn't going to work. No problem. I shoved that getaway car into gear and took off. I junked it 4 blocks away and went back meekly to my job as interest clerk. But I knew right then, no matter how it went, I had to get out, even away from Cousin Ann.
Oh, terrible. What a waste. A young man robbing a bank, shot to death. And what for?
Let me see. Ted Slade.
Oh, did you know him?
Just reading his name here in a paper.
Where?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, at the end of the story, I hadn't got that far. Police speculated that the robber could not have been alone. Mrs. James C. Needleson, returning from lunch, remembers a gray sedan sitting near the bank with its engine running. A search is being made for the car and a possible driver. Oh, what a terrible thing. A young man throwing away his life for a few dollars. You wouldn't have to do that, Simon.
Huh?
You have a future, if you want it, with me. May not be much, but all I have when I die is going to you. And I just hope you're willing to wait.
But I wasn't. And I was too scared some smart cop would get a make on me. And I was long past being Mama's boy. So that night, I picked up stakes and I took off for the Big Apple. If you want to get lost, where else is better than New York? And I thought I'd said goodbye to Cousin Ann forever.
Sooner or later, every grifter, every guy with an angle, gravitates to New York. The city isn't to blame. It's just so big that, like blotting paper, it absorbs and disidentifies anyone who wants to become anonymous. A petty crook like Cy could have remained forever that way but that's the story. So we'll save that till I return shortly with Act 3. Three months in New York have not been very kind to Cy Berman. Oh, he has a new girl. There's always a girl in the life of a man like Cy, but what he doesn't have is money, or what he would call a connection to raise any. Worse than that, he's in the hands of the loan sharks, so he's not at his best this morning.
Lou! Hey, Lou!
Yes, Simon. What is it?
What the devil is that racket?
Oh, they're tearing down the building next door. They've been at it since 8 o'clock this morning.
Shut the window, will you? Cut down the noise.
Oh, the place will get like a steam bed.
I don't care. I'd rather sweat than have my brain scrambled. Come on, move it. Do what I say.
Yes, sure, Si, sure. Don't slip. How's that?
Vibration's still enough to knock my head off. I need a drink. Where's the bottle?
I threw it out.
What?
Take it easy, Si. You'll knock me up again. It was empty.
You've been hitting it again?
Oh, I know. You knocked it off yourself last night. Oh, please, you're hurting me.
I ought to lay one across you. Go on, get out of here. Get me another one.
Oh, what'll I use for money?
We clean again?
You ought to know. Oh, jeez, what are we going to do, Si?
I don't know. I can't get nowhere.
Well, if it hadn't been for me, we'd have been on welfare the past month and a half.
Sure. Big deal your brother rung me in on. Get me in the hands of the loan sharks. How am I going to dig myself out of that, huh?
Oh, if you could only get something going.
Yeah, not legitimate, that's for sure. I'm never going to dig myself out there. Who's that?
I don't know. Maybe Sal.
Yeah? Give me my gun just in case.
Now, don't go off like a rocket, Si. I'm sure it's only my brother.
Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. Who is it?
It's Sal.
You alone?
Sure. What do you think?
You better be. I'm nervous. I'm real edgy.
Open that door, Si.
Go ahead, Lou. Open it up. Will you put the gun away, Si? I'm alone. This time. What do you want? You're overdue, Si. Oh, I haven't got it. Well, you'd better get it. You know, the man gets nervous when it goes over $1,000. $1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I only borrowed 3 bills. Well, that's the way it is with interest. It mounts up. How am I going to get that kind of dough? Search me. But if I was you, I'd get it. I mean, by Monday next week. That's all the time you got.
Oh, Sal, can't you give him a break? You're my brother, after all.
Lou, hon, there ain't no family connections with the man. Now, I am just a messenger. It's my neck or sides. So whose do you figure I'm going to look out for?
Yeah, but he hasn't got it, honest.
Well, he better find some way to get it. Hey, ain't you got no family you can put the B on, huh, Si? Nah, I've been on my own ever since I was a... Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Maybe there is a way. It took me pretty near 10 minutes on the phone to get Cousin Ann to stop trying to hang up on me. She sure soured on me the way I walked out on her. But when the chips are down, I can wheedle with the best.
Well, I'm probably being very foolish, Simon. And that's another privilege of old age. Do you want to come home again?
Oh, more than anything, Cousin Ann, but... Well, only I can't, see?
What's the matter? You're in trouble?
Yeah.
With the police?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
A girl?
Well, no, I don't have any trouble with them.
Yes, I don't imagine you do. Well, what is it, then?
I was very foolish, see. I had to live. I'm in hock.
You mean you owe money?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Or how much?
$1,000. But maybe I could stave them off, with less.
You're asking me for the money, Simon?
Just as a loan.
But you'd rather have it as a gift, huh?
Oh, well, you once said something about putting me in your will. I'm sure rather have it now,
$1,000?
You gotta help me, Cousin Ann, please.
Well, give me your New York address and phone number, Simon, and I'll think it over.
I guess I don't have to tell nobody how I sweated out the next couple of days. I must have jumped a foot every time the phone rang. And I had Lou running up and down the stairs 10 times a day looking for the mail. Who's that, Lou?
Search me.
Look, they said I had till Monday. I still got time. Yeah? Yeah, who is it?
It's Cousin Ann, Simon. Will you come down and help me with my bag, please?
Who is it?
It's Cousin Ann. What the devil's she doing here in New York?
So, this is how you're living.
Yeah, it's the best I've been able to manage.
Well, now that Cousin Ann is here, we'll see if we can't improve things for you.
You mean you brought the... I mean the money?
Now, that's something we can discuss when I get settled in. I want us to enjoy my visit while I'm here before we go back to Cleveland.
The next few days was enough to get me annoyed enough to murder this old babe. Like it gets to be Saturday, and I sneak out of the house to phone Lou from a booth and let her know how the land lays, see?
Sal ain't here right now, Si. Nothing he could do anyways.
Hey, look, Lou, don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to play the angles, only nothing pays off.
She hasn't come up with the dough?
Nah. She says it's usury and it's against the law. She wanted to bring in the cops.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was all I could do to stop her. Lou, what am I going to do?
Don't tell me you've run out of snake oil, John boy.
Hey, awful. Yeah. I tell you, I'm scared silly. And what's driving me bananas is all she's got to do is write a check and I'm home free. I've only got today and tomorrow to make her see reason. If she doesn't come through, I'm going to murder her.
Oh, there you are, Simon. I didn't know where you'd go to. I was afraid you'd forgotten our little trip to the Metropolitan Art Museum today.
Look, Cousin Ann, maybe this trip here is a big blast to you, but with me, it's life and death. I got less than 24 hours to come up with 1,000 big ones, or else I'm going to get hurt. I'm hurt bad. I gotta know. You're going to give it to me or not?
I have no intention of having any traffic with crooks and criminals, or of condoning usury. I am not going to pay it, and neither are you.
What?
The matter is in much better hands than ours, Simon. And that's the last I intend to say about it.
Whose hands? You think this is something that guy you pray to is going to take care of?
I have no doubt in the last analysis. I am sure when we go to church tomorrow, he will answer my prayers. There's a right way and a wrong way to go about things. Now, you listen to me, Simon.
No. Oh, you listen to me, you silly old doll. You're going to make that pay off. You see this?
Yes, it's a pistol.
Yeah, with real bullets. One of which, so help me, is going to make you very dead if you don't sit down and write me a check for that 1,000.
I can't do that, Simon.
You better, cousin. I am not kidding. I'm desperate.
It wouldn't do any good even if I had a check, which I haven't. I haven't even a bank account. And I haven't any money. Certainly not $1,000.
What are you talking about? You're loaded.
I have a small insurance annuity policy, which pays me barely enough to live on.
Yeah, but the house.
Oh, I don't own that. The church has been kind enough to let me use it these last years rent-free in return.
But you said I'd be in your will.
You are, but it's only a few dollars that I thought might help.
Why, you silly old fraud. You led me down a garden path. And because of you, I'm going to get my brains knocked out. I could kill you for that.
Only you won't. Because God wouldn't allow a boy like you.
Damn you. And your... Oh, no. Cousin Ann, look. I didn't mean it.
Please, drop your gun and open up. When the door opens, you better have your hands on top of your head.
Okay, I dropped the gun. I'm opening up.
That's nice, buddy. Just hold it like that. See to the old lady there.
Right, sir.
How did you know to be here?
We weren't looking for homicide, buddy. Just answering a complaint at the precinct 2 days back by the old lady. Something about usury and loan sharks. We just came by to check it out. What's the matter, Crumb? She didn't want to pay off?
They had me dead to rights. They threw the book at me. Maximum security. Solitary. The night I arrived here in jail, so did Cousin Ann. I was getting ready to turn in, washing my face. As I reached for the towel, there she was, sitting on the bed, knitting on something.
Hello, Simon.
What are you doing here?
keeping you company.
Yeah, but you can't. You're dead.
Oh, no. No, you took my life in the midst of a deception. And my punishment is I cannot die till you do. We're going to be together a long time.
No. Get me out of here. God. Get me out. I can't stand it. I'd rather die. I'd rather be dead.
Not a pleasant story, I'm sorry to say. But then Simon Berman isn't a very pleasant character. So perhaps the punishment fits the crime. He'll have a long, long time to learn with Hamlet that conscience doth make cowards of us all. I'll be back shortly.
I guess I'm lucky. My family's always been healthy. Oh, a touch of constipation now and then. But we've got X-Lax for that.
When you need a laxative, shouldn't your first choice be the one more families buy than any other? That's today's X-Lax. Families like the chocolated taste. You like the way X-Lax works, gently overnight for relief in the morning. Next time, make gentle chocolated X-Lax your first choice for occasional use only as directed.
We've always been healthy, and X-Lax is part of that.
Remember your last hay fever attack? Your medicine turned out to be just antihistamine. Next time, arm yourself with ARM, allergy relief medicine. One tablet helps itching, dripping, sneezing, then does what your plain antihistamine won't do for congestion relief, even in your sinuses. Remember,
don't give up. Arm yourself with ARM.
Get antihistamine relief and more. Take ARM when needed, only as directed.
Cy Berman is no longer housed on death row. He lives part of the time in a padded cell when he doesn't have to be confined to a straitjacket in his own room. They've even given up treatments. No form of therapy helps. He lives in his private world with only one other companion, a gentle ghost named Cousin Anne, whose kindly presence, far from soothing him, has driven him mad. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Mary Jane Higby, Bryna Rayburn, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Presents Come in. Welcome. I am Tammy Grimes. As long as there are haves and have-nots, givers and takers, the affluent and the less fluent, there will be those whose only way of competing is to rob. Whether it is personal goods, industrial secrets, state or national secrets, whatever can be clandestinely stolen and sold will be. For every new kind of holdup or heist, there is a new method of detection. For every spy, a counter-spy, as we hope to illustrate in today's mystery drama.
What are you doing in my house?
Mr. Parker, I was waiting for you.
How did you get in?
By the back door. It was open. Let me identify myself before you call the police. Inspector Michael Fogg, sir, Wimbledon Police. I show you this picture. Do you know this person?
Well, yes, I do. His name is William Jackson. He's a very good friend. But why do you ask?
Mr. Parker, your very good friend has been murdered.
Our drama, The Fifth Man, has been written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Norman Rose. I shall return shortly with Act One. He was known in CIA, NKVD, and MI5 circles as the Fifth Man. Briefly, there were 4 before him who sold classified British information to the Soviets. He was number 5. We will meet him. But first, meet Everett Parker, magazine editor, who has just boarded the 8 a.m. express from Brighton to London and opens a compartment door to find 2 men in a heated argument.
I tell you, I haven't got it. I don't know where it is. You promised to deliver it this morning. I mislaid it. You'll have it tomorrow. Shut up. Hi, Everett. Made the train again, I see.
Yes, by the skin of my teeth. Managed to catch the lost car and walked up through a corridor. Well, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
Not at all. This gentleman and I were just going over the cricket results. You know, that sort of thing.
Well, if you excuse me, I think I'll get myself an eye-opener. Which way's the bar car?
Generally the first car behind the engine.
Thank you. I'll be on my way.
That's a rude character, isn't he?
Do you know him? Is he a friend of yours?
No, but I seem to remember him. That red face isn't forgettable.
You know, I told him this compartment was taken. A friend of mine and I generally ride in this compartment alone. Half a years. That's too bad, he said. I've paid for my ticket, and I'm entitled to sit wherever I like. It was just about then when you came in.
I must have misunderstood completely what you two were talking about.
I never saw the man before in my life.
Oh, I have. I'm trying to think where.
Have a good weekend, Ev.
Oh, Bill, it was too good. Too relaxing. Read some fascinating accounts of Blériot in the early days of flying. I think I'll assign one of our writers to write it up for the magazine. The chances those early pilots took.
People don't dare the fates like that anymore.
It made me realize what I'm doing, putting out that little airplane magazine, is pretty small beer.
Oh, Ed, what are you talking about? The last issue was tremendous. I sent it round to all the boys at the War Office, and Sir Robert kept it for days.
Oh, really? So my views on air warfare may have some influence.
I wouldn't be surprised. Speaking of small beer, I have suddenly developed a tremendous thirst.
You, Tom Teetotaler, at 8 in the morning?
So if you'll excuse me, Ev, I think I'll wander up to the bar car.
Obviously, he was going forward to meet the man I'd found in the compartment. Mondays are always difficult at the magazine. Material piles up over the weekend, but that didn't surprise me. What did was a message on my answering machine when I got home. Would I please hurry over to the Brighton Hospital? Nurse.
Yes, sir.
My name is Everett Parker. I have a message to come to the hospital.
Oh, yes, Mr. Parker. We have a patient who's been asking after you.
Francis. Oh, my Lord, not again. Don't tell me.
Oh, hello, Everett. You got my message?
How do you feel?
Not too badly. I had a good night.
You've been in the hospital since last night?
Oh, since yesterday morning. I fell down those cellar stairs again.
Francis, let's not talk about that. Does Bill know?
He should.
I mean, does he know that you're in the hospital? I rode into London with him this morning. He didn't say a word about you.
Well, why would he?
Oh, Francis, this is terrible. You can't go on like this, married to a man who...
Everett, I don't want you to talk about it.
This is the second time you've had to come here to be treated.
Perhaps.
Well, isn't it?
Well, I must be accident-prone. I mean, I keep falling down at home.
I don't believe that. I never have. I don't care what it is, frustration, anger. He must not be allowed to lay a hand on you.
He doesn't. It's really not his fault.
Well, whose fault is it then? Look at you. Your arm is bound up. Is it fractured? Is it broken? Oh, your eyes, black and blue. To see you like this in the hands of that maniac, it's unbearable for me. Do you understand?
It'll be all right.
It'll never be all right. Now, I've decided. I either go to the police about this or talk to him myself. But I'm not letting this go any further. Now, Francis, you want me to do something, don't you?
I guess so.
I know so. Why else would you leave word for me to come to the hospital?
Because I didn't have anyone else I could turn to.
When are they discharging you?
Not for another day, I think.
Fine. I'd rather you didn't go home until I've had all this out with Bill. If he can't control himself, something will have to be done to protect you.
Thank you, Everett. I'm so sorry to put this on you. I really am.
I went directly to Bill Jackson's house. It was dark. I knocked. I rang the bell, rapped at the windows. No answer. The next morning, he was not on the 8 o'clock. That night when I got home, I opened my door to find an unannounced visitor.
Good evening, Mr. Parker.
What are you doing in my house?
I am waiting for you, sir.
I don't mean that. I mean, how did you get in?
By your back door. It was open. May I identify myself before you call the police?
I think you'd better.
Inspector Michael Fogg, sir. My ID, Wimbledon Police.
Well, what do you want from me?
Information about a person by the name of William Arthur Jackson.
Inspector, you may remove your hat and coat and sit down like an ordinary person. Tell me, do you chaps always wear a raincoat even when it's not raining?
Mr. Parker, do you mind if I ask the questions? It's come to our attention. You may have been the last person to see Mr. Jackson alive.
What, do you mean he's dead?
Yes, sir. We have reason to believe he may have been murdered.
Oh, good Lord.
You did know him?
Well, oh, yes, certainly.
When did you last see him?
Oh, yesterday morning. We rode into the city together on the 8 o'clock.
The Brighton-London Express?
Yes. Shared a compartment as we have for over 2 years.
We're quite aware of that.
Well, I didn't know my life was such an open book.
When it's a case of murder, one asks a great many questions.
How did Bill die?
He was discovered lying beside the tracks 3 miles this side of Charing Cross Station.
Oh, my Lord. Well, could he have jumped from the train?
Possibly. He could also have been pushed.
Has the War Office been informed?
Ah, then you know he worked for the War Office.
Oh, yes. Also know his bureau chief, Sir Robert Leeds. He happens to have contributed to my magazine.
And that would be Airspace.
I see you've done your homework, Inspector. William Jackson and I were more than casual acquaintances. As I said, we've ridden that train 5 days a week for over 2 years.
Would you be good enough to tell me what you remember of that last train ride? And I'll try to recall as much as you can. Your testimony could be quite crucial to this investigation, as well as establishing your innocence or guilt.
Oh, come now, Inspector. You're not saying that I'm suspected of pushing Jackson off the train.
At this point, anyone and everyone is under suspicion. Please proceed. Tell me what occurred that morning.
I told the inspector that William seemed in a good mood. I mentioned the man with the red face, whose identity still escapes me, and that I'd followed William to the bar car, where I found the two of them arguing. The inspector took it all down, thanked me, and said he'd return in a few days. I went directly to see Frances, Mrs. Jackson.
Everett, I'm so glad you came over.
I'm glad you're home from the hospital. Are you feeling better?
Yes. Better and worse. And frightened.
The police were here.
I didn't know what to tell them. A nice inspector who wanted to know why Bill might have jumped. Well, I had no idea. And if he didn't, then why would anyone want to push him out?
Anything else?
How well did I know you, and were we good friends? I said we were. Everett, who could have done such a thing?
Well, the impression I got is the police think it might be me.
You? Oh, Everett, that's terrible. You, of all people. Why do they suspect you? What did you tell them?
All that I know. There was a man in the compartment when I got there. He and Bill were talking, and then later both of them were having angry words together in the bar car.
You know the man?
I think so. I know him from somewhere. Well, then they left the bar car. They didn't see me. I ducked behind a newspaper. I thought they were going back to the compartment.
So it's still an open question. Did Bill fall? Was it an accident, or was he pushed?
Francis, he did not fall. There is no way anyone could fall out of the train between the cars. They're locked to one another with a concertina passageway. Somebody opened the outer compartment door
the one you alight from at the station.
And forced him out. Since I was sharing the compartment with Bill, that's why I am a prime suspect. It's a little unnerving.
Why only you? What about that other man?
and having a hard time making anyone believe he existed. He had a very red face, heavier than I am, older. Does he sound like someone Bill had dealings with?
Oh, Bill had rather a life of his own, you know that. For one thing, his work at the War Office was very secret, and then there were people he spent time with he never introduced me to, or brought home. It was one of the things we fought about. Why he wouldn't take me into his confidence. I knew he had another life, but he kept denying it.
What made you so sure?
Well, he couldn't account for hours and days of his time. He'd pack up and not tell me where he was going or when he'd be back.
Couldn't it have simply been some project for the War Office?
The last time he was away, I called the War Office and I spoke to Sir Robert. He said Bill had asked for leave, and he was surprised that I didn't know where he was. So you see, Bill could have had dealings with half a dozen red-faced men, and I'd know nothing about it.
Of course, the two of them meeting on the train could have been a coincidence and nothing to do with Bill's death.
Why do you say that?
That's what I hope. If that red-faced man had a hand in it, then he knows I saw him and I would give evidence he was on the train. So he might not hesitate to do away with me as he had Bill. It wouldn't be safe for him to let me live.
Oh, no, Everett.
Now, wait. Carl Carson, that's who he is. I remember now. He had a beard then. See, what do I know about him? Yes, he owns a private airport and rents planes. Carl Carson. I knew it had finally come to me.
Is that his name, the red-faced man?
Perhaps not, but that's the name he uses. Now, if Carl Carson has committed murder, it wouldn't be difficult for him to hop into one of his own planes and get out of England. Then they'd have a devil of a time finding him and bringing him back.
Oh, Everett, don't be hasty. You're implying this man is guilty, but there's no proof. You didn't see him do anything.
Ah, but I know Carl's history.
Well, just the same. When you talk to the police, you should make it clear there's a very big if. I mean, supposing after all this they find out your man is innocent and someone else is guilty.
This may be the occasion to quote Blackstone, who said, "It is better 10 guilty persons escape than one innocent suffer." Frankly, at this stage of the plot's unfolding, I haven't a clue who is guilty of murder. But I hope, along with yourselves, to learn more when the curtain rises shortly in Act 2. A man has been killed and thrown from a moving express train. His widow is not weeping for her deceased husband. A magazine editor is suspected of having had a hand in the death, and he believes another man is involved. A man with a red face.
Mr. Parker, I appreciate your assistance in identifying this man you allege was on the train.
Allege, Inspector?
But there is a more important matter that concerns the department. We're on the point of holding you as a material witness. Mind you, you're not being accused of the crime, although we have reason to believe you may have a motive.
You come to my house to tell me this?
I came for a statement.
Before I call my attorney, would you mind telling me how you have come to such a conclusion?
A rather clear case of chercher la femme, I would say.
Would you mind repeating that in English?
The lady, sir. We have evidence that supports a theory of your interest in Mrs. Jackson, and we have witnesses who have confirmed it.
May I be told what they have said?
I don't have the transcript at hand, but the sum total appears to be that Mr. Jackson had become increasingly angry over your attentions to Mrs. Jackson, and that is why he was so severe with her physically.
Inspector, if I am formally brought up on this ridiculous charge, I shall use every legal means I can to sue the department for illegal arrests, false statements, and impugning my character. Now, if you will be so good as to hand me my telephone, I would like to call my attorney. My attorney told me to keep cool, cooperate fully, and he would keep tabs on what evidence was being collected. I drove out to Cheshire, to the airfield out of which Carl Carson's air livery operated. Anyone here in the office? Oh, I didn't see you.
What could I do for you?
I'd like to rent a plane.
Well, you'll have to talk to Mr. Carson.
I'd like to.
I'll get it. Mr. Carson.
Who is it, Olivia?
Man out here wants to rent a plane.
What's his name?
What's your name?
Everett Parker from Airspace Magazine.
I heard that.
I'll be right out.
Be right out, Mr. Parker.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see you on the Brighton Express. It's been a long time, Carl. Can we talk alone?
All right, Olivia. Go on, buzz off.
Yes, sir.
Harry, leave that door open. I can watch your field. Yes, indeed, it's a long time. What do you want with me, Parker?
What did you want with Bill Jackson?
I think that's none of your business.
What was it Bill Jackson did not deliver to you?
I don't know what you mean.
That morning when I came into the train compartment, what was he holding out on you?
You are nosy, aren't you? Always was, I remember.
But you always talk too loudly. Not only in the compartment, but in the bar car. Just like the old days. I suppose it isn't news to you that Bill Jackson is dead.
Why do you say that? Well, sure, it's new.
You didn't know anything about it.
I've been out of the country for a week. I just got back.
Yes, when you thought things had cooled down.
Look, will you stop talking in riddles?
You knew Jackson.
Yes. He used to weekend abroad, enjoy himself. Used to one of my flying wings, if I remember.
But you didn't know that he was murdered. Smashed on the head or strangled and pushed off the train 3 miles out of Charing Cross Station.
I didn't have anything to do with that.
I didn't expect you to admit it, Carl. But I came here to tell you that I'm going to be watching you very closely from now on. So don't try anything you wouldn't like to be arrested for.
With that bloke comes in here to rent a plane. I just saw him drive off.
Olivia, next time that gentleman shows up, I'd like to arrange a little demonstration.
Oh, I thought demonstrations were just for those who tried to get in our way.
You described Mr. Parker exactly. Remember now, should he appear again, I think we should show him how our propeller self-starters operate on the flying wings. Of course, we'll have to be careful. As you know, sometimes these nosy parties get so interested in these new devices, they stand too close to the propeller. We can't have that, can we?
Sir Robert, we've talked a few times on the telephone, but it's a pleasure for me to meet you in person.
Is this your very first visit to the War Office, Mrs. Jackson?
My very first. Bill never offered to show me around, and I never insisted.
Mrs. Jackson, may I express my personal sympathies? Your husband was a dedicated servant in His Majesty's service. He will be missed. Now, is there anything I can do?
I've brought something that I believe belongs to you. I have it in my handbag. This little notebook. Please take it.
Where did you say you got this, Mrs. Jackson?
I didn't say yet. It does belong to you, doesn't it?
You are going to tell me how it came into your possession.
I suppose now that Bill's dead, it can't hurt him anymore.
Tell me, have you looked into this notebook?
Yes, and I have a pretty good idea how dangerous it is.
Do go on.
Bill used to get up before me. He'd have a quick breakfast and run down to catch the 8 o'clock. One morning I woke up when he was getting dressed, and I saw this notebook fall out of his pocket.
This was in your husband's possession?
Yes. I saw all those names of all those people in the different countries, and I guessed what it must be, and I hid the notebook. And that night he came home and asked me for it. I said I hadn't seen it. He hit me so hard that I ended up in hospital. He'd do that, flare up, uncontrollable. I never saw Bill alive again.
Well, this is very serious, Mrs. Jackson. I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to remain.
You mean here? For how long?
That I can't say. Stanton, I'd like you to come in, please, and bring the machine.
I haven't done anything wrong, have I?
That remains to be seen.
I've never told a soul about this, not till now. I knew they were names of our intelligence people in those communist bloc countries. I knew it right away.
How did you know that, Mrs. Jackson?
Because I guess I really should tell you everything.
Stanton, Start your machine, then sit over there and take notes. Give me the microphone.
Yes, sir.
This is Mrs. Frances Jackson, widow of William Arthur Jackson, formerly in the employ of the D2 Section Intelligence Division, the War Office. Mrs. Jackson, we will continue at the point where you told me how you knew the notebook you have just handed me, which was in the possession of your late husband, contained our spy inventory.
Are you recording what I'm saying?
Yes. Now, please, go ahead, Mrs. Jackson.
My husband and I had several quarrels over the past 6 months, during which he frequently hit me. He frightened me so much that I never told anyone what these quarrels were about, not even our very best friend, Mr. Everett Parker.
Would you mind spelling that name, please?
Everett Parker. Although Everett, Mr. Parker, had seen me a few times pretty badly bruised, I never told him why or what it was about.
Well, Mrs. Jackson, what was it about?
Suddenly, about 6 months ago, Bill seemed to have a lot of money. He told me he'd had a winning streak. First it was the races, and then the football pools, then the races again. And then there was that telephone conversation.
You overheard the telephone conversation of your husband?
We have an extension telephone in the bedroom, and I wanted to call my mother, and I picked up the bedroom phone, and I could hear Bill talking on the downstairs phone. And he said, "No, names of plans I can't get, but names of people I can." And then I heard him say, "Francis, is that you on the upstairs phone? I can hear you breathing." Of course, I was frightened to death. I hung up quickly, and I locked myself in the bathroom, and he came upstairs and he pounded on the door, and then the phone rang, and he went to answer it. And when I came out, he had left the house.
How did you associate that experience with this notebook?
He used to joke about the 4 men who had spied for the Soviet, sold our secrets to them, you know. There's always room for the 5th man, he'd say. And I knew he wasn't just joking. He was testing me to see how I'd take it. And then one day, I found a letter with the number 5 under the doormat. The next day, it was gone.
So you presumed your husband had removed the letter, and that he was indeed the 5th man?
I hated to believe it, but I knew it was true. Oh, Sir Robert, this is so painful. Could I stop now?
Oh, yes. That will do for our first session. Stanton, take the tapes and have them transcribed, and arrange for Mrs. Jackson to have a 24-hour protection. I'm placing a 24-hour guard around you because, well, my dear lady, undoubtedly, enemy agents will have you followed, and I don't wish any harm to come to you.
Is that really so? Right here in England, in peacetime, there are enemy agents?
Oh, yes. We're not the only ones who plant agents in other countries. Theirs are right under our noses here.
Shall I stop the recorder now, Sir Robert?
By all means. Mrs. Jackson, we shall get a message to you by hand to arrange for a further taping session.
But I could call you as I used to when Bill worked here.
Don't use your telephone to call me. There's a 100% probability that it's not a secure phone.
Not secure?
We must assume it has been tapped by those with whom your husband had dealings. Now, you mentioned Everett Parker, a friend. I know him. Don't talk to him on your telephone about coming here. Don't say anything to anyone about your husband's death.
But people will call me to extend condolences. What do I do about that?
Accept the sympathy matter-of-factly. But if they ask what happened, how did it happen, don't volunteer any information.
I understand.
The average person has no idea how ruthless agents can be. Stanton.
Yes, sir?
I want a lady operative to guard Mrs. Jackson. Miss Davis will do nicely. Yes, Mrs. Jackson, as soon as Miss Davis can be rounded up, she will leave with you and remain with you, by your side at all times, until further instructed by us. Now, good day. And again, thank you.
Mr. Parker, if you knew all this, why didn't you speak up sooner?
My dear Inspector, what a short memory you have. Right in my house, I told you about Carl Carson, but the department had already made up its mind that I had done away with Bill Jackson.
Yes. How far is Carson's airfield from here?
Sit tight, we'll get there as fast as I can.
My head will roll for this if I don't apprehend the right party.
When did you finally decide that Carl Carson was your man?
When we lifted a set of his fingerprints from that compartment door handle.
Well, how did you know they were his?
Regulation left over from the war. All the people connected with the private airport, owners, managers, pilots, maintenance, so forth, must be checked. Their fingerprints are on file. We ran Carson's through the computer, and there he was, up in Cheshire.
I knew him during the war. There were some shady transactions involving stockpiles of unused weaponry, which found its way into the wrong hands. He had good lawyers who got him off with a 6-month suspended sentence, but evidently that never stopped his accreditation.
Parker, when you saw him up at his airport, what did he say when you accused him of complicity in the murder of William Jackson?
He as much implied it was my word against his.
His word, I'm afraid that might not be good enough.
Countless experts in the law agree with the premise that they have never known a guilty person to plead anything but innocence. Admission, one way or the other, seems to have nothing to do with clean hands or dirty work. To sort it out, to arrive at the truth, we rely on evidence, scientific and sworn-to facts, and juries. And even they sometimes can be mistaken. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Inspector Michael Fogg is about to make an arrest in the case of the Crown against an unknown assailant. The evidence he has is as conclusive as fingerprints can be. Theorizing that the killer throttled his victim, then opened the compartment door and pushed the body from the train, those fingerprints that obscured all others must point to the murderer. Inspector Fogg and Everett Parker have just pulled into that private airport in Cheshire.
Is Mr. Carson in?
Oh, hello. Aren't you the gentleman who was here just the other day?
Yesterday.
I don't think Mr. Carson's on the premises.
Why don't you make sure?
I'm sure.
Will you tell Mr. Carson that Inspector Michael Fogg of the Wimbledon Police would like a word with him?
Yes, sir. Mr. Carson, there's an inspector from the police to see you.
What?
Olivia, is he near you or is he outside?
I'm right here, Mr. Carson. I suggest you come out quietly. And further suggest, when you do, that you raise your hands in the air.
Oh, no.
Is your name Olivia?
Yes, sir.
If you will stand against the wall, Olivia, you won't get hurt.
Yes, sir.
What's this all about? I'll put my hands up, but it's only in self-protection. You're the inspector.
Keep them up. Mr. Parker, do me a favor. Search the gentleman.
Now, just a minute. He's very high-handed. I think you owe me some verification that you are who you say you are.
Certainly. See for yourself. I think this identifies me.
And this pistol, which I find strapped to Mr. Carson's leg, I think identifies him. Inspector, you'd better take charge of it.
Thank you.
Just a moment. I have a license to carry that.
If you have, the gun will be returned to you. You are Mr. Carl Carson.
Yes, I am.
You are under arrest. Charged with involvement in the death of William Arthur Jackson on the 10th of this month during the run of the 8 a.m. express train Brighton to London.
What evidence am I being charged?
Your fingerprints have been found in the compartment shared by Mr. Jackson and Mr. Parker here. You are entitled to advice of counsel, and as soon as we return to headquarters and you have been booked, you will be permitted one telephone call.
You're making a big mistake. I had nothing to do with his death. I had nothing to gain by it. Or even that man standing next to you had more to gain than I did.
I suggest you calm yourself, sir. I shouldn't like to have to resort to handcuffs. If you maintain self-control, we can all have a pleasant ride back into town.
No handcuffs. I'll be all right.
You are entitled to as much protection under the law as anyone in England. And if we have made a mistake, you may be sure we shall acknowledge it.
You know, Francis, I hadn't ridden on a carousel since I was a child. Whatever gave you the idea to come here?
Necessity. I had to talk to you, Everett, and I thought sitting on this double seat with you, we couldn't be overheard. I saw Sir Robert. I told him I suspected Bill of being number 5.
Number 5? What does that mean?
And to remember those 4 traitors who sold out to the Soviet. I believe Bill was the 5th man, and that is why he was killed.
By the Soviet?
For something he did they didn't like, or perhaps they thought he was a double agent. I've read about that.
You might have added another piece to the puzzle. This Carl Carson I told you about, he could have been a group leader, or possibly a courier. Something went wrong, and he had his orders.
You think he did it?
He was on the train. They found his fingerprints smudged over everyone else's on that door handle.
They stopped Bill in his tracks. Everett, they could also stop me.
Why you?
They might figure I know too much and I'll talk. I have already.
What did Sir Robert advise you to do?
Well, not to use the phone. It's probably tapped. You see that woman over there by the cashier's booth? She's carrying a gun. That's Miss Davis. She's my bodyguard. Everett, I can't live like this in fear of my life. What can I do?
Let's stand over here where your guard can watch us and no one can hear us.
I'm so frightened.
Francis, don't do anything. First of all, Carl Carson has been arrested, so he's no danger to you. Secondly, I don't believe anyone is going to call attention to themselves or to the spy ring by attacking you. So just calm down.
They caught him, this Carl person.
He's in the Wimbledon jail right now.
I want to see him.
What for?
I want to see him. To confront him. If he killed Bill, I want to know why. If he denies it, I want him to tell it to me, right to my face.
Francis, he'll deny everything. Anyway, I don't know if they'll permit you to see him.
Well, people visit prisoners all the time.
After they've been convicted. But why see him?
I want to. Face to face.
I thought you just said you were going to put all this behind you. Well, all right. I'll give it a try. I'll talk to the inspector, but don't be surprised if they say no.
Can you find out today? Now?
If the inspector is in, I'll talk to him.
And when will you let me know?
Well, I have to go up to London tomorrow morning as usual. I'll phone you from the station.
Oh, no, don't telephone. I'll meet you there. 7:45, before the train gets in, all right? By the newspaper kiosk?
Francis, I wish you weren't so determined to go through with this. It's almost ghoulish.
I have my reasons.
You're not thinking of something mad, are you? Shooting the man or something. You'll never get away with it.
It's hard to make you understand. You know, there wasn't any love between Bill and me. But I still want to see this through. It's like putting a marker on his grave. If that's the man who did it, I just want to look at him. Once.
Oh, Robert Leeds, huh? Oh, yes, sir. Oh, that is bad news. Did you say 6 of them? My lord, I was hoping this list of our agents hadn't yet been transmitted to the other side. Oh, what I mean is, when Mrs. Jackson brought me that list, I hoped her husband hadn't yet passed the information along. 6 men. Oh, terrible. Which ones? Oh, 2 by umbrella dart. Strangled. Oh, motorcycle accident. Terrifying. They must have got to them right away. No, we have nothing definite yet, sir, on that. Yes, sir. Good night, sir.
I learned later that 6 of our men had met death the same day, each in the country to which he was assigned. All the work of Jackson and his list. It was something I could not and would not pass along to his widow. The following morning, I was at the Brighton station.
The 8 o'clock for London will leave Brighton on time.
Francis, over here.
Oh, good morning, Everett. I was awake all night thinking about this. What did the inspector say? Did you reach him?
I spoke to him last night. He said he saw no reason whatsoever why you should not have a talk with Carl Carson. He might even welcome it to prove he's innocent.
When did the inspector say when?
I didn't set a time. I thought you'd arrange that yourself. I told him I was meeting you at the 8 o'clock train, and I'd tell you.
And what time do you get back from London this evening?
Well, I planned to stay over, actually. It's 2 days before we go to press, and there's always last-minute work to be done on the magazine.
It's only that, if this man is, you know...
A murderer?
I just don't want to see him alone.
They're not going to let the two of you be in a room alone. Whatever made you think that? There's a screen barrier between the prisoners and the public, and there'll be guards everywhere.
Well, it's not that. It's just that I'm not as brave as I thought I was. I need you.
Of course, I understand. It's too much for you. I wish you hadn't thought of it in the first place. Besides, supposing Carl Carson says no. Why don't you wait till the day after tomorrow? Then I'll be here for the weekend, and we can go together to discuss it a little more. Francis, it really might be harmful to you.
But if I decide to, you will go with me?
Yes, of course.
You will. Thank you. I just won't feel it's all resolved, you see, until I do.
Oh, here's my train. I'll stop by your house Saturday morning.
Parker, wait.
Inspector, what is it?
Oh, I'm glad you told me where you'd be.
Inspector, I can't talk to you now. I miss my train.
Don't go, Parker. Carl Carson has escaped from jail. Which way is the main airport office?
Right in front of us with the main hangar behind it. Hold it. Hold it, Inspector. There's something wrong here.
I'll go in the front door. Is there a back way out?
Yes, there is. Carson's inner office, which opens into the hangar. Now, wait, won't you?
Parker, we can't wait. If he's in there, we have to take him.
Well, don't you notice? There's absolutely no activity on the field. Most of the planes are not here. That's a flying wing to the right of the main hangar, but nobody's in sight. Nothing's coming in or taking off. Huh. I have a feeling there's no one in here. The door to Carson's office is open. Huh. There's no one in there either.
He's had 4 hours head out. He could have taken off in a plane and gone anywhere.
We made a thorough search, and we were sorry we did. Outside, lying right in front of the flying wing, was Carl Carson, or rather what was left of him. It was inconceivable to me that a man who'd lived so much of his life around airplanes could have deliberately walked into a propeller.
So, you don't think it was an accident?
No, it's not possible. He must have been ready to take off with that woman we met, that Olivia, and then gone round to check something, and whoever it was hit the automatic starter, and that was it. The prop started to spin.
Someone started it up.
He's got extra fuel tanks all filled, and look there.
What?
Special instruments for high-altitude flying. Now, wait a sec. There's a map here. He was on his way to Moscow. The Sheremetyevo Airport. See, it's got a red circle around it.
You think he was intentionally cut down?
Well, I'm sure of it. That assistant of Olivia, she was probably an NKVD agent assigned to watch Carl, just the way chauffeurs are assigned to keep tabs on Soviet diplomats.
Wonder where that Olivia is.
Well, she'll turn up.
I'd better put in a call to MI5 to close off this entire facility. Until they get here, I'll have my men surrounded. There's more here than police ought to be responsible for. I guess now we'll never know whether it was Carson who pushed Jackson out of the train or not.
Yes, you're right. No one will ever know, except the person who did it, if he's alive. Until now, this account of the fifth man was secret. But since I am no longer a member of Britain's Secret Service, I've received permission to tell you that I, as Everett Parker, used that cover for my real job, that of an MI5 operative. We knew Jackson was passing secrets to the Soviet, and that his courier was Carl Carson. I was commended for handling the case. specifically for transferring Carl's fingerprints to that door handle. My own technique. The chief told me, though, if there was a next time, I had better use a portable laser beam, pocket-sized. Today, I understand they could have lifted my fingerprints from the door handle, even though I'd worn gloves to push Jackson off the train.
Strictly speaking, a spy can only be sentenced to death by a military tribunal in time of war. However, the fifth man was more of a one-man fifth column. He did not conduct espionage in the strict sense of the word. Having obtained a government position of trust, he betrayed that trust, and therefore died the death of a traitor. MI5 saw to that. I shall return shortly. Spies in disguise have an ancient history. The fifth column was a sizable army inside the Trojan horse. Joan of Arc was betrayed by an Englishman disguised as a French bishop, and over the centuries, many, many more. And who were the great-great-grandfathers of espionage? Cardinal Richelieu, Frederick the Great, Napoleon, Alexander the Great. The list will never end, for it will reach far into the future. So long as men and countries possess dangerous secrets, other men and other countries will try to steal them. Our cast included Norman Rose, Bernard Grant, Lloyd Battista, and Marion Seldes.
Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In the course of our lifetime, unless we retire early to solitary caves and live apart from others, as few of us choose to do, we make pledges, sign contracts, accept responsibilities, give and receive promises, and freely form ties of varying kinds. All of these involve other people besides ourselves. They are at the core of all human contact, without which most of us cannot be said to live at all. But the deepest, the most serious, the most demanding, the most intense of them all is marriage. And that is what our story is all about.
Don't you dare tell me how to run my life.
Well, somebody's got to, Harry.
Well, not you. Get out of my car.
Harry, can't we talk about this?
No, we can't. You have no right.
Harry, the light's changing.
I can make it.
No, you can't, Harry. It's red. Harry! Our mystery drama, Human Error, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Given and returned. All of these are in the nature of commitments. Marriage is the largest commitment anyone can make, and the longest. A man can violate a pledge, break a contract, evade a responsibility, do any or all of these things, and still keep his inmost self intact. He can change his residence, change his work, change his companions, with small damage to his psyche. But it will be the severest break of his existence if, for whatever reason, he changes his wife. We bring you now the simple story of a marriage, a story called Human Error.
Nothing would have happened if I hadn't sold the business and retired. I wasn't old. I was in the prime of my life, practically. But I'd made a lot of money, worked hard for 26 years, made good investments. Had enough to keep us forever and leave plenty for the kids. I was sick and tired of going to the plant every day. There didn't seem to be any point to it. It was buying the condominium. That was my mistake. None of it would have happened if we hadn't bought that condominium.
Harry? All finished with your lunch?
Yeah, just about.
Well, I've packed all our beach things.
I'm not going.
I put in plenty of suntan lotion. Remember what happened to you last time? You got rid of the beach. I was worried.
I'm not going to the beach.
You can rent an umbrella?
I'm not going to the beach, Isabel.
Oh, Harry.
I'm sick of the beach.
But it's such fun at the beach.
Not for me, it isn't.
But all our friends will be there. They'll be expecting us.
Well, you go.
Not without you. I don't want to go without you. I never want to go anywhere without you.
Isabel, I don't like to go in the water. I get burned if I sit on the sand. And I haven't got too much to talk about to those people.
Oh, you can talk to them about anything.
It's all gossip.
You're a good talker.
And the weather.
Oh, much better than I am.
And the food. I just don't want to talk about those things anymore, Isabel, with people I don't even know very well.
Well, that's the way you get to know them.
Talking about the weather and the food.
Well, there's other things.
What other things?
Children.
I've said all there is to say about George and Harriet and Margaret. Maybe when we have grandchildren, I'll have something to talk about.
You're sure you won't come to the beach?
No, not today. Oh, can you get a lift with somebody?
Why?
I'd like to use the car.
Harry, you thinking of going to the track?
Well, I was thinking of it.
You know I don't like you to gamble.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Isabel, you make it sound like I was a big plunger or something. I go maybe 6 times a year. I make $2 bets.
And you lose?
Not every time, not every race.
Most times, most races. It's a bad habit to get into.
I'm not into it. Now, may I take the car or not?
Well, I suppose I could get a lift with the Conovers.
Then get it. We'll go someplace nice for dinner. Picked up a friend on the way to the racetrack. Not one of the beach club people, a guy I'd known all my life practically. Not their type at all. Him and me, we could sit for hours not speaking at all. Other times we'd talk a mile a minute about anything and everything. I knew him inside out and he knew me. I just couldn't face it today, son. You know, same people saying the same things the same way, same stories, same jokes, same arguments. I need a little action.
Well, Isabel must have been disappointed.
Oh, she'll have a good time. She likes that stuff.
Bah, she likes it better if you're along.
Yeah, sure, but, she'll be okay. She'll hitch a ride with a Conover. She likes them, they like her, so forth and so on.
So, she didn't mind your taking the car?
Well, she didn't say she minded, so I guess she didn't mind.
She probably thought you needed it more to get to the track.
That's perfectly true.
Well, we could have taken the bus.
Nah, the bus is no good.
It's not bad. I wouldn't have minded. This way, Isabel will have to wait till the Conovers feel like going home.
Well, they'll probably all stay late, maybe have dinner there in the clubhouse.
Probably.
I just felt like I had to have a little action. You know what I mean?
Certainly, I know what you mean.
Same old thing all the time drives you nuts.
Yeah, watch that light, Harry.
You know, it gets boring. Same people, same...
Harry, the light's changing.
I can make it.
No, you can't, Harry. It's red. Harry! For Pete's sake, Harry!
Did I hit that girl back there?
I think you did.
Well, take a look, will you?
Yeah. Well, you knocked it down.
I did?
But she's getting up. Is she all right? I think you'd better back up. She walking around? Yeah, back up, Harry. She looks okay to me. We'd better make sure. You all right?
I think so.
I didn't see you.
I didn't see you either.
We better take her to the hospital. Oh, she says she's all right. She says she thinks she's all right. What if she isn't? Listen, get in the car. I'll drive you to the hospital. They can check you over.
Oh, no, I don't think it's anything serious. It's just ruined my pantyhose.
Well, you got blood on your leg. Come on, get in.
Well, if you insist.
I do. I insist.
Okay, then. I really don't think there's anything wrong.
Yeah, well, we'll make sure, okay? That way I'll feel better. Turned out she had a lot of blood, all over one leg where she'd fallen. And there was another cut on her head, quite a deep one. So my friend and I decided to check her into a room where they could sew it up and maybe take some x-rays. The doctors didn't seem particularly worried, but as my friend said, we need to be sure. And I went along with that. So, what with one thing and another, we never did get to the track. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
I just talked to the doctor, and he says the x-rays don't show anything wrong. No concussion or anything.
I didn't think there was anything wrong. Your car really just grazed me. I fell down, that's all.
Yeah, well, I needed to be sure.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, you don't owe anything. Here, they're sending the bill to me for everything.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mr. I don't know your name.
Harry Margolis. It's really Harold, but I changed it a long time ago.
Anybody ever call you Hal?
Hal? No, nobody ever called me that.
I like Hal for a name. It sounds kind of, dashing, you know?
Dashing?
Yeah, like Prince Hal?
Prince Hal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't guess I ever met him.
He's in Shakespeare. I think.
Oh. And hadn't you ought to tell me your name?
It's Marjorie. Marjorie Ames.
Anybody ever call you Margie?
My grandmother. She used to call me that.
Yeah? That suits you, Margie. Well, I guess I better be running along.
It was very nice of you to stop by. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, listen, that was the very least I could do.
And, about the hospital bill.
Oh, forget it. Put it out of your mind completely. Listen, if they let you out tomorrow, why don't I come by and pick you up, drive you home? How would that be?
Well, that would be very nice.
So, I'll check with the doctor, and if he says okay, I'll do that.
Well, thank you very much. Hal?
Oh, don't mention it, Margie. She certainly was a nice girl. Early 20s, I'd say. No raving beauty, but pretty. Definitely. And friendly. Nice girl named Margie. Cute name. Cute girl. Made me feel good that I'd made her acquaintance. Different from the people I'd been spending time with. I stopped being sorry I'd missed the afternoon at the track. But the next day, the doctor told me they wanted to keep her at the hospital one more day, so I called my friend, and we made a date to go to the races.
Isabel mind you taking the car?
Not too much.
She ask you anything about yesterday?
Nope.
You tell her anything?
Nope.
You don't think you should have?
What's there to tell?
Well, the accident.
It wasn't serious. Why should I worry you?
The girl. Did you tell her about the girl?
Now, listen, don't tell me how to run my life.
I'm not telling you anything.
Hey, you know what the girl's name is? Marjorie Ames. But her grandmother always called her Margie.
Did you tell her about Isabel?
But for Pete's sake, why should I?
Just asking.
Take a look at the form sheet, 7th race.
Yeah? Well, what about it?
Look at number 5.
5.
little Margie.
How about that, huh? How about that?
I suppose that means you're going to put a bet on this horse.
Smack on the nose.
It's a mare. Her track record's not so good.
Who cares? I'm going to play to win.
Just because of that girl?
Well, partly because of that girl, and partly because of that old song.
What old song?
Don't you remember it? My father used to sing it around the house all the time. Margie, my little Margie. I forget the tune, but he used to sing it all the time. Yeah, I'm always thinking of you, Margie. You've been my inspiration. Days are never blue. Holy cow, I don't even know how I remembered the words. How do you like that?
Well, that's all right, I guess, if that's your hunch.
You know, she's going to come in. I can feel it. I'm going to slap $50 right on her nose and root her home. Little Margie went off at 100 to 1, I told you. She stumbled coming out of the gate, and she got pocketed between two other horses at the far turn. But then the jockey found an opening, and glory be, that little filly put on the speed. Pretty soon she was flying. I kid you not, that little baby was flying. Coming into the home stretch, she was nose to nose with the favorite. And just as they came up to the wire, she stretched out her sweet neck, crossed the finish line, and won. My little Margie.
Or is it fate that determines the course of our lives? Do we stumble about blindly? Or is there a destiny preordained which we cannot escape? Fate or luck? Luck or fate? To my way of thinking, the two add up to much the same thing. There is really nothing to be done with our lives but to live them with as much grace as possible, and without too much complaint. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. To tell good luck from bad. The delay in reaching an airport on time may result in missing a plane that crashes. The loss of one job can mean the finding of a better one. And the forsaking of one lover may lead to the discovery of a more suitable one. So, bad luck may transform into good luck, and vice versa. The trouble is, it takes so long to find out which is which.
I'd won $5,000 on little Margie. I'd never won more than $8 or $10 on any race I ever played. I'd been like the man who got asked how he made out at the track, and he said, I broke even, and believe me, I can use the money. That had been the story of my modest gambling life. I put the $5,000 away in my bureau drawer under my shorts, like it was as though I had buried a dead body.
Harry? You finished with your lunch?
Just about.
Oh, you didn't eat much.
Oh, I had enough.
Wasn't the omelet any good? I never could make a decent omelet. You really need a special pan for omelets.
I'll buy you one, remind me.
Looks like it's going to rain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not a very nice day for going to the beach.
No, it's not.
Still, it might clear up later. Very often it does.
I don't think so.
You don't really want to go anyway, do you? You don't really like the beach.
Oh, the beach is all right.
But you like the racetrack better.
Isabel, I wish you wouldn't talk like I was a compulsive gambler. If I go to the track once a month, it's a lot, and I don't even go once a month.
You went yesterday, and the day before yesterday.
Well, I probably won't go again the rest of the year.
Did you lose a lot?
Matter of fact, I came out ahead.
Wow, that's nice. How much did you win?
Enough to buy you an omelet pan.
Marvelous. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, if we're not going to the beach, what do we do?
Look, we don't have to do anything, do we?
No.
If you don't mind, I'm going to take the car and drive into town, meet a friend of mine.
A friend?
Yes, sort of. Somebody I've known for a long time.
Oh, somebody I don't know?
Well, you don't know this one.
Pardon my asking, but is this friend male or female?
Male.
Well, that's a relief. I was worried there for a minute.
Hey, you don't really think...
No, of course I didn't. My goodness, I know you better than that.
Yeah, I'll pick him up and we'll go have a cup of coffee, maybe a drink, talk things over, you know.
I know. Man talk.
Yeah, something like that.
Like women have girl talk.
Yeah. You'll be all right?
Oh, sure. I'll curl up on the divan, finish all those old magazines I haven't had a chance to look at, or maybe I'll start those booties for Margaret's baby. Have them ready by the time she gets here.
Well, don't get lonely, okay? I don't know just when I'll be back.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Have a good time with your friend, whom, by the way, I'd like to meet sometime.
Yeah, sometime. Frankly, I felt rotten driving to the Venice Bar and Grill. My friend and I didn't say much on the way. He usually knew when I wanted to talk and when I didn't, so he just sat there waiting for me to say something. It wasn't until after the first beer that I felt like opening up. I put the money under my shorts.
You didn't tell Isabel?
I told her I won a few dollars.
Not 5,000?
Well, that's crazy, isn't it? Why shouldn't I win 5,000 once in my life?
Well, it would have meant telling her you put up 50.
Well, why shouldn't I?
Instead of your usual 2.
Well?
Because the horse's name was Little Margie.
Well, yeah.
And you just met a girl named Margie.
So?
And you hadn't told her about meeting Margie. So you couldn't tell her about the horse or the $50 you bet or the 5,000 you won. It's all very simple.
Well, maybe to you it is, not to me.
You just haven't thought it through.
All right, you're so smart. Why don't you think it through?
Well, that wouldn't do any good.
Well, it would clear things up for me.
No, it wouldn't. It'd clear things up for me, and you'd be right back where you started.
Now, some friend you are.
I try to be. I'm very fond of you, Harry. You know that.
Well, you got a funny way of showing it.
I do my best.
Listen, the reason I didn't tell Isabel about the money, or the bet, or the horse, or the accident, or the girl...
Yes? The reason for all that is?
Well, you see, the reason is I told Margie I'd call up and see if they were going to let her out of the hospital today.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned something about maybe driving her home.
I see.
Well, that's the least I can do. After all, I knocked the girl down with my car, my fault entirely. I got careless. I ran a red light. It's my fault she's in the hospital in the first place. Right? So, the decent thing to do is pick her up and drive her home.
Well, I'm sure she can get home by herself.
Well, that's not the point.
What is the point?
The point is...
The point is, my dear friend, you'd like to see that girl again.
Is there any crime in that?
No crime.
I'm going to call the hospital.
Go ahead.
Oh, bartender, can I have a phone here, please? Well, the least I can do is find out if she's okay or not, right?
Right, absolutely.
After all, I'm the one responsible for being in the hospital. Oh, thank you. That poor kid was crossing the street perfectly innocently with the light. A crazy nut comes breezing through against the light.
I told you about the light, that it was turning red.
Yeah, I know. What's that got to do with it? Oh, hello. Would you connect me with room 311? Miss Marjorie Ames? Thank you.
You remembered her room number.
Oh, why not?
Well, you were there only once.
Well, so what?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is this Margie?
Oh, yes. Is this Hal?
Yeah. Prince Hal.
I didn't know if I'd hear from you.
Well, I told you I'd call and see if you're all right.
Oh, I'm fine. The doctor was just here. He says I can go home.
Oh, hey, that's great. Well, I am certainly glad to hear that. Listen, I've got my car. Why don't I
shoot over to the hospital and pick you up and drive you home. Why don't I do that, huh?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll be there in, 5 minutes.
I'll be waiting.
So long. So, I'm going to the hospital, pick her up and drive her home. Want to come with me?
No, thanks.
I thought maybe you didn't trust me to go alone.
I trust you, Harry. No, I think I'll stay here and have something to eat.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So after I drive her home, I'll come back here and join you, okay? Is that okay?
That's okay, Harry. I'll be expecting you.
All the way to the hospital, I was congratulating myself on what a nice thing I was doing. I could have stayed in the Venice Bar and Grill all afternoon, shooting the breeze with my friend and drinking beer. Instead, I was doing this very considerate thing. Well, it's miserable to come out of a hospital with nobody to meet you. Go schlepping off by yourself. Well, I pulled up at the entrance to the place, and there she was, waiting for me. Well, you're all set, huh?
All set?
Well, hop in.
This is so nice of you.
Well, which way? Where do you live?
On Odemira Street?
Odemira?
Mm-hmm. Just off Herrera Drive.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not far from here.
Oh, no, I could have taken a cab home. You didn't have to bother.
No bother. Say, look, do you know where the Venice Bar and Grill is?
Sure. It's just a few blocks from my place on Herrera Drive. I go there once in a while. They have good food.
Well, it's kind of a hangout of mine. Well, shall we get going? You didn't have any trouble with the bill, did you?
Oh, no. They said it had all been taken care of.
Good.
That was extremely nice of you.
Well, listen, I'm responsible.
Oh, not really.
Yes, really. I ran a red light.
I didn't watch where I was going.
Well, we won't argue about it, will we, Margie?
No, Hal. I wouldn't want to argue with a prince.
Hey, will you come off that Prince Hal stuff?
It suits you.
You wouldn't kid me, would you, lady?
No, I wouldn't kid you. Not for anything. I really wouldn't. You're too nice.
Oh, come on.
I mean it.
Well, you're very easy to be nice to. You're pretty nice yourself, you know.
Oh, I hope I see you again, Hal.
Well, we'll probably run into each other. You ever go to the racetrack?
No, I never do, but maybe I will someday.
Yeah, I don't go too often myself. I have a friend, and sometimes we go out there together, but not very often. It isn't a regular thing.
Well, maybe we'll run into each other at the Venice Bar and Grill sometime.
Yeah, maybe. I don't go there too much either, just now and then.
Oh, here's where you turn.
Oh.
This is Odemira. I live at 111 on the right.
Okay, Margie. This it?
This is it. Could I invite you to come in for a minute? I could make you some coffee or something.
Oh, I don't know.
If you're hungry, I could make you an omelet.
An omelet?
Mm-hmm. I make a very good omelet.
Oh. Listen, Margie, I just remembered I left a friend of mine back at the Venice Grill. He was going to have something to eat, and I think he's expecting me.
Oh. Well, maybe some other time. Look, I'm going to write down my phone number. Do you have something I can write it on?
No, I don't. Oh, yeah, here.
Oh.
Here's a
Good.
packet of matches. Can you write on that?
Oh, sure. I hope you use it sometime. I'm home a lot. There you are.
Thanks. I'll put it in my wallet. That way I won't lose it. Well, can you get inside all right by yourself?
Sure. Good night, Hal. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, I'll give you a ring one of these days. So long. Take care, Margie.
You too, Hal.
I drove off like I'd been shot out of a cannon. My friend was right. I had wanted to see this girl again. And I'd seen her. And she asked me into her apartment. If only she hadn't said what she did about making me an omelet.
see what I mean about good luck and bad luck, and how very difficult it is to tell the one from the other, and how we seldom know which is which until long after the fact. In the case of Harry Margulies, you'll have to wait for the end of our story. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. On your life and examine the turns it has taken. Consider the decisions you made, the directions you followed. Try to evaluate your wisdom, your prescience, everything that brought you to where you are now. Were you always right? Were you always wise? Chances are, no matter how you reflect on these things, you will never find a precise answer.
I got back to the Venice Bar and Grill in record time. There was my friend sitting at the bar where I'd left him. He'd finished some pancakes and was topping everything off with a cup of coffee. Boy, was I glad to see him. On the other hand, for some crazy reason, he was the last person in the world I wanted to talk to.
Hi. Back so soon?
Why not? She was waiting for me outside the hospital, and I drove her home.
Fine. Want some coffee?
She lives on Odemira, just off Herrera Drive.
Oh, it's not far from here.
No. Matter of fact, it isn't. She comes in here once in a while, she said.
Oh, so, you might see her again.
Well, I suppose I might.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen, I didn't make a date with her or anything like that.
Did I say you did?
No, but that's what you're thinking.
Well, how do you know what I was thinking?
Oh, I know. We haven't known each other all these years without me being able to tell what you're thinking.
Does it worry you?
No, it doesn't worry me.
You sure?
It annoys me. You want the truth?
I do. I always want the truth. There's something clean and refreshing about the truth, don't you think?
You know, sometimes you got a funny way of talking.
Really? Do I?
Yeah, sometimes I can't make you out at all.
Sorry about that.
As a matter of fact, sometimes I don't even like you.
Well, two people who are close friends can't be expected to like each other all the time. There have to be moments when there's intense hostility between them. Just as there must be hostility now and then between man and wife.
I never feel hostile toward Isabel.
No?
No.
If you say so.
Now, don't be so damn patronizing. Do you mind? Look, you think I took Margie home from the hospital because I hate Isabel? Is that what you think?
I never said you hated Isabel.
Well, for your information, when we got to where she lives, Margie asked me in. What do you think of that?
What am I supposed to think?
She wanted to make me some coffee, give me something to eat. How about that?
Very nice.
But I didn't take her up on it.
Uh-huh.
I said I had to come back here because you were expecting me. Now, how about that?
I don't know.
Hey,
how about it?
You know what? Now I'm sorry I didn't take her up on the invitation. I got half a mind to go back.
Uh-huh.
But she gave me a phone number. I got it right here. I'm going to call her. I'm going to ask her. Well, I won't ask her, can I come back? I'll ask her, does she want to come over here? That all right with you?
It's not up to me, Harry. It's not my decision. It's yours.
Okay. Hey, bartender, let me have a telephone, please. You know, you and me and her will just sit around for an hour and talk about this and that. Oh, thank you. You know, I owe her a little something. That's how I figure. Yeah, I'm the one who put her in the hospital. I owe her a little consideration, right? Hello, listen, this is Harry. I'm sitting in the Venice Bar and Grill with my friend, the one I mentioned to you, and we got to talking, and it came to my mind that maybe if you haven't got anything better to do, you'd like to come and join us. That is, if you feel like it. And we'll be sitting at the bar, and we'd like it very much if you would join us, if you feel like it. If you don't, that's all right, too, but I hope you do. There. I did it. Now what have you got to say for yourself? I was really angry. The guy was trying to run my life for me. Now, I'm not a person who can't take a little criticism now and then, but he was poking his nose into things that were none of his business, and I meant to tell him to butt out. But when I turned around to speak to him, he'd gone. He ducked out. Couldn't face it. I ordered and sat there waiting.
Hi, Harry.
Isabel, it's you.
Where's your friend?
My friend?
Well, you said on the phone you were with your friend.
I said that?
You said you were sitting here with your friend and I should come and join you. I thought, what a sweet idea. Finally, I'm going to meet this man.
Oh, he left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to meet him.
Yeah, right after I hung up on the phone, he left.
You think he didn't want to meet me?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why he left. He didn't say. He just left.
What have you been telling him about me? That I was some kind of an ogre?
No, nothing like that. Isabel, I'm so glad you're here.
So am I. I'm just sorry your friend couldn't wait.
Well, never mind about him.
It would have been fun to meet him.
Well, Listen, Isabel, I have something to tell you.
All right. Could I have a beer or something?
Yeah, later. First I have to tell you something.
My, you sound so serious.
Yes, I am serious. Isabel, you know the day I wouldn't go to the beach and you let me have the car to go to the track just a couple of days ago? Do you remember?
I remember.
Well, I never got to the track. I had an accident with the car.
An accident? Were you hurt?
No, I wasn't hurt. But I knocked somebody down, a girl.
Oh, Harry, was she hurt?
No, not much. I took her to the hospital. She was bruised a little, had a cut on her head, that's all. She was only in the hospital a couple of days, until today, as a matter of fact.
Well, I'm glad she's all right. Why didn't you tell me?
Her name was, her name was Marjorie Ames, but her grandmother used to call her Margie, she told me.
Well, you had quite a talk with her, didn't you?
No, not really. It just came up in the course of conversation when I went to see her at the hospital.
Oh? You went to see her?
Well, I had to see if she was all right, didn't I? And I had to take care of the bill, didn't I?
I guess.
Yeah, well, certainly I did. But, listen, what I want to tell you, Isabel, you see, the day after the accident, me and my friend went to the track, and I bet on a long shot, you see, little Margie, and she came in. And I put $50 on her at 100 to 1. And she paid $5,000. $5,000. I hid the money under my shorts.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I just felt so guilty.
Guilty? Because you won $5,000?
I haven't told you the whole thing.
I think you'd better.
I want to.
So go ahead.
Well, yeah. Today, the girl was ready to go home from the hospital. She was okay. And I went to the hospital and I picked her up and I drove her home.
Well, that was nice of you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But there was more, you see. When we got to her place, she asked me to come in.
Did you?
No, I didn't. But there's more.
Oh?
She, you see, she gave me her phone number. She asked me to call her up sometime.
Oh. And did you?
Yes. Yes, I did. Anyway, I meant to. I thought I did.
What are you talking about, Harry? You did or you didn't?
No. That's not the way it happened. You see, I had her phone number right in front of me, and I was looking right at it. You see, here it is on this book of matches. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it.
All right. Now, well, I was going to ask her to come over here to meet my friend and everything.
That's what you said to me.
I know. I called you. I had her number right in front of me, but I didn't dial her number. I called home. I called you.
I thought you sounded funny on the phone.
Now, Isabel, I may be losing my mind. Do you think I am?
Well, if you are, everything considered, I like it.
Isabel and I went home and had dinner on the patio. Tasted good. She had on something long and silky and pale blue. She looked great.
After dinner, we walked down to the ocean and watched the sunset. It was spectacular. Then we walked back to the house and went to bed. The next day, I met my friend at the Venice Bar and Grill. I don't understand it. I don't understand the whole thing.
Interesting.
I've never felt that close to Isabel since we got married, closer even. I was so happy. I was so contented. I was so glad to be where I was.
You liked yourself?
I liked myself, yeah. And I liked her, and I liked everything. I even liked the people at the beach club. They're not so bad, really. Isabel and I are going to the beach this afternoon, and I'll listen to all the old jokes and the old arguments, and it'll be all right.
I take it we won't be going back to the track.
Not today.
Next week? Next month?
Maybe. Hey, you know what Isabel's buying me? I gave her the $5,000, and she's buying me some binoculars. So's I can see the horses better. How about that? She's quite a girl, that Isabel.
Yes, she is.
You want to know something funny? She wants to meet you.
Well, maybe we'll run into each other one of these days. Maybe.
Well, if you ever do, you'll like each other.
I imagine we will.
Listen, do you know why I made that phone call when I thought I was calling Margie?
Why? Tell me.
I was mad at you.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were trying to run my life.
I'd never do that.
I thought you were trying to keep me from having some fun.
I couldn't do that if I wanted to.
No, I guess you couldn't.
Why do you suppose you dialed Isabel's number instead of Margie's?
I don't know. That beats me.
I think you know.
All right, you're so smart. Why don't you tell me?
Well, if you insist. I think your fingers knew better than your head what you wanted and what you needed.
Some smart fella, my friend. I guess you know by now I've been kidding you a little bit. He wasn't really my friend, not exactly. But he was somebody I'd known for most of my life. Somebody who tried to tell me the right thing to do. He was my conscience. And I don't know what I'd do without him.
It was Goethe who wrote, "We think we push, but we are pushed." Is it possible that we go through life with a firm conviction that we are doing what we choose to do, and when and where we choose to do it, and with whom? That conviction is quite mistaken. Hidden forces, quite unknown to us, are deciding for us what we will do, when and where we will do it, and with whom. I'll be back shortly. Could paraphrase the lines by Goethe by saying, "We do not lead our lives lead us." And I think we would not be too far from the truth. And concerning those hidden forces we have little or no knowledge of, is most certainly the one that rides us the way a jockey rides his horse, the one called conscience. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Jack Grimes, and E.V. Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time...
Pleasant dreams.
Your hometown camera shop at 608 Green in Champagne's Campus Town has presented.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Many of our best writers have ventured into the world of the macabre. One of them was the man who knew 19th century India better than any other, Rudyard Kipling. Our story is an adaptation of At the End of the Passage. A man by the name of Hummel is assistant engineer in charge of building a section of the Guadalajara Railroad line. Every Sunday, 3 friends visit him in his shabby, ramshackle cottage to play cards, gossip, and share a meal. In summer, the heat is sultry and oppressive. It is night, 101 degrees. Hummel seems to be possessed. With him is a doctor, a friend named Spursto.
I gave you morphia, Hummel. Not enough, Spursto. I must have more. I can't sleep. I haven't slept for a week. I can't run fast enough.
You what? Can't run fast enough? What does that mean?
Tuba understands. My houseboy. If I sleep only a little, I can't run fast enough. Please, Spursto, morphia, so I can run.
Our mystery story, At the End of the Passage, by Rudyard Kipling, was adapted especially for Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor. It stars John Beale. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act. India in the 19th century. The smell of the bazaars, the rains, the heat of the sun-scorched earth, all seen and recorded unerringly by Kipling, a man born in Bombay and who spoke Hindustani. India then was more a continent than a country. England built roads and railroads under great difficulties. One of the rail lines being built in the northwest was the Guadalajara line. Hummel came out years ago and was assistant engineer of the project. Dr. Spursto was medical chief, endlessly alert to cholera. A man named Lones was civil service, and Muttram was from the Indian Survey Office. 3 men who on Sundays sought each other's company as Hummel awaits them.
Juma, where the devil are you? I am here, Sahib. Oh, so you are. You lie down, master. Perhaps I should. Bring me a soda water, Juma. Dr. Spursto will make you well. I am well. There's nothing wrong with me. It's the heat. I just can't sleep. No civilized man can sleep when it's 104. I bring you the soda water. No, it does me no good. Fans hardly moving. You need much rest. There's no time for rest and work. Heat. Too bad about Sahib Tivans. I'll sit on the veranda and wait for them to ride up. Go about your business. Make certain the dinner's good or I'll skin you alive. Yes, master.
Hello, Hummel. Why are you sitting out here? You're as red as a radish.
Oh, come in, Spursto. Lounge. Where's Mottram?
Still in the desert. Couldn't make it.
Why not? What will we do about Whist? Inconsiderate of him. Can't the Indian Survey Office spare him 1 day?
Well, he does have to come 100 miles by rail and 30 more by horse.
Well, come in.
Don't be hard on Mottram. And don't forget that I left a cholera-stricken camp of coolies to look after themselves for 48 hours.
I'm overwhelmed by your sacrifice, Doctor.
Have you got a bird in your trousers?
What is the matter with you?
Never mind his bad manners, Lowndes. Glass of beer will cool us all off.
Maybe it would. I have none. Oh, dear. Yeah, ran out. I've written and wired, but the trains don't come through regularly yet. Soda water.
It's got any fresh reading material?
Last week's Gazette of India. My brother sent it out. It's rather amusing. Listen to this, Lounge. An MP's speech to his constituents. I assert that the civil service in India is the preserve of the aristocracy of England. The aristocracy takes good care to maintain their lavish scale of income.
Oh, that'll do. Yes, I give 3 months' pay to have that gentleman spend a month with me and see how one fares with the independent native king.
The aristocracy? What rubbish.
Old Timbersides, the king I've in mind, has 3 millions in jewels and coins under his palace, and the state of the people is enough to make you sick. Yes, and what can I do? Nothing. Soon to be with you, Doctor.
Oh, would you? I don't think so. About 15 deaths a day, and the poor devils look at you as though you ought to save them. Lord knows I've tried everything. How do the cases run, generally? Very simply indeed. Chlorodyne, opium pill, chlorodyne, collapse, niter, bricks to the feet, and then the burning cat.
Aye. The level space at the head of the stairs leading to the river, where the bodies are cremated.
And here we are, the aristocracy of England. It's too bad about Mottram. We need a fourth for whist.
Now, Hamel here is the lucky man. He has an actual roof over his head. He sees 1 train a day. He has books, pictures, and the society of the excellent subcontractor Jevons, besides the pleasure of receiving us weekly.
Jevons, there's an idea. Can't we dig him up, Hamel? Oh, yes, but he wouldn't be much good to us. And it would be awkward. He passed on last Monday.
Oh, I didn't know. But it would be awkward to dig him up. You have a nasty sense of humor, Hamel.
How did he die? By his own hand. Cholera and fever give a man a week's grace, as you know.
Any explanation?
I judge no man in this weather. He had a touch of the sun, I imagine. After you fellas had left, he came over and sat with me on the veranda. He told me he was going home to see his wife. He rambled on tediously. And I got the apothecary in to look at him, and we tried to make him lie down. After an hour or two, he rubbed his eyes and said he believed he'd had a fit. Why this unusual interest, Spurstow? I like the man. Go on. He went to his bungalow and began cleaning a rifle. He told the servant he was going to shoot buck in the morning. Naturally, he fumbled with the trigger and shot himself through the head. Accidentally, of course. That was the report. I'd have wired you, Spurstow, if you could have done anything.
You're a queer one, Hamel. If you'd killed the man yourself, you couldn't have been more quiet about the business.
What does it matter? I've got a lot of his overseeing work to do in addition to my own. I'm the only person that suffers. Jevons is out of it. By pure accident, of course, but out of it.
Why didn't you let it go as suicide?
Well, there was no direct proof. A man hasn't many privileges in this country, but he might at least be allowed to mishandle his own rifle.
That's an odd way of putting it.
Well, someday I may need a man to smother up an accident to myself. Live and let live. Die and let die.
Look here, you take a pill. You're white in the face. Liver out of order.
I can't sleep, that's worse.
What do you take for it?
Nothing. I haven't had 10 minutes sleep since Friday.
Well, I'll patch him up later on. Is it too hot for a ride, do you think?
Yes, where to?
We shall have to leave by 8. What is there to do? Hamel? Hey, what's that in the corner? You see that? Under those papers and that remnant of cloth.
Why, have you a musical turn?
Look. Spurstow, a bagpipe. I wonder if it plays.
Oh, it's a wretched instrument.
How did you come by it?
I can't remember. Schumer found it. I should have discarded it long ago.
Splendid, Lance. A touch of home.
Can you play Glory to Thee, my God, this night for all the blessings of the light? That shows we really feel our blessings.
What an old hypocrite you are, Hamel. Oh, leave that hymn alone. It's associated in my mind with
with the most sacred recollections. Summer evenings in the country, stained glass windows, light going down, and you and she jamming your heads together over one hymn book.
Now, that'll do, Hummel.
You'll sing it when you're 7 fathoms deep in hell. It's an insult to the deity to pretend we're anything but tortured rebels.
Take 2 pills, Hummel. You're in a vile temper.
I'll go see to the dinner.
I fear, Master, the goat chops are very tough.
Let me see. Where did you get this meat? Who's responsible for this?
You do not hunt for buck.
I know that, you fool. I've been ill. Where did you get this execrable piece of hide?
I buy from my sister in the village. She raises goats and sells very cheap.
This isn't fit for a leopard. You've been cheating on me, Chuma. I ought to give you a lashing.
Please, Master, I will return the money. No, Master, no.
Why, he's mad, Doctor.
Stay out of this, Lance. I'm leaving. Control yourself.
No, he's been nasty and insulting since we arrived.
Well, he's not well. You can see that. He's feverish.
There is no excuse to abuse a servant. We're still supposed to be civilized men, fever or not. None of us has the right to treat the natives inhumanely. And Chuma's an exceptionally devoted houseboy.
Yes, Hummel.
Well, what did you do to Chuma? Not that it concerns you, Lowndes, but I slapped him. He's been cheating me. I can't offer you dinner. Well, it's just as well. I'm leaving.
I'll ride with you.
You're both riding off? Oh, no, please stay. I can find food. Thank you, no. Hummel, I don't know what's the matter with you. Heretofore, I've enjoyed my Sunday visits, but not this one. You've been disagreeable and insulting ever since we arrived.
Oh, you're too touchy.
And you're rude and scant of courtesy. I thank you for your past hospitality. Come along, Spurstow. Spurstow, please. Don't leave me. I'm not well.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'll see you out, Lance.
I feel faint. It's the heat. Come right back, Doctor.
I'll certify Hummel for permanent leave. He can't stay here.
Well, as you please. Perhaps he'll have an accident.
You are angry.
Yes, very. You watch yourself. Now, Spurstow, we couldn't do very well without you.
Will I see you a week from now?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Oh, he'll be different once he's well. I hope you'll reconsider.
Well, I may. If I were you, Spurstow, I'd dismantle his gardens. Cheerio. That's very good of you to stay on, Spurstow.
Oh.
I'll have Chuma make up a bed for you.
How do you feel?
I feel ill. I can't sleep.
Head hot? Throat feeling bulgy?
Well, it's pretty bad. For pity's sake, give me something to put me to sleep. Sound sleep. If it's only for 6 hours. I haven't been able to sleep for days. I can't stand it.
Poor chap.
I'm nearly mad. For a week, I've had to think and spell out every word that's come through my lips. Isn't that enough to drive a man mad? I can't see correctly. I've lost my sense of touch. My skin aches make me sleep.
All right. Now, look here.
Wait a minute, man. You're pinching my arm. Please, break your neck if you don't give me something. What? No, I didn't mean that. Don't be angry, Spurstow. Oh, what's that? A silver case.
Yes. Containing a needle. It's a thing I hate to use. All right, hold out your arm. Now, in a few minutes, the morphine will begin to work. Lie down, men, and wait.
I think I'm beginning to go off now. Oh, it's positively heavenly. Spurstow, you must give me that case to keep. You must. You must.
Not on your life. Now, my friend, sleeplessness of your kind is apt to relax the moral fiber in matters of life and death. So I shall just take the liberty of spiking your guns.
Indians far from Bombay and Calcutta were primitive. Life was temporary and cheap. To the credit of the British, they worked hard to improve the life of the natives, all the while trying hard to cling to their own more civilized ways. And sometimes they cracked up. I'll return shortly with that. Men who live in the temperate zone find it hard to adjust to living under a constant blazing sun, to seasons of violent change, torrential rains, then months of scorching heat. In time, it weakens a man and muddles his mind. His moral fiber weakens. He resents his isolation and may rebel against it by being abusive to those he came out to help. That undoubtedly is what happened to Hummel, whom the jungle seems to have driven near mad.
Doctor? Sperto? Where is the man? Oh. Spurs? What the devil? After my guns, is he? What are you doing, may I ask?
Oh, you startled me.
Well, I should hope so, you fool.
Ah, you're lucid again. That's a good sign.
Have you finished?
Yes, I have. I've taken the cartridges out of your 12-bore.
What?
I believe in taking precautions when I'm with someone suffering from delirium. Such a man is not to be trusted. Yeah, you seem better.
Well, that morphia doesn't work. Generally, I'm quick as lightning, but you clogged my feet. I was nearly caught.
You were what?
Well, a place down there. I've been afraid of it for months. It's made every night a hell for me. And yet I'm not conscious of having done anything wrong.
Look here, I'll give you another dose. We'll stop your nightmares. Now, tell me exactly what your trouble is.
Then will you put me to sleep, Spursto? Put me quite to sleep? If you don't, I'll be caught and die. I'll die.
Tell me.
Well, a blind face that cries and can't wipe its eyes. A blind face that chases me down corridors.
Whose face, Hummel?
Put me to sleep. You have the silver case.
Yes, right here. You must go on leave, Hummel, as soon as possible. There we are. It occurs to me that unless I drink something, I shall go out before my time. Hot tea, 3 or 4 cups. Excellent remedy against heat apoplexy.
Dr. Sahib.
Oh, Chuma.
Yes, master.
Well, it's late. I thought you'd left or gone to bed. Did he hurt you?
He said he would lash me. I did not cheat him. My sister, I lash her for selling such old goat meat. No fresh meat. Master does not hunt for many days.
Will you prepare some tea for me, Chuma?
Yes, I make tea.
Thank you. Are you staying on?
You go in big room. I bring the tea.
Well, he's asleep in there.
Oh, first time in long time, Doctor.
Yes. Perhaps I should have my tea on the veranda.
No. Do not go on the veranda. Jackals.
Oh, jackals, eh? Yeah. They come around?
Oh, yes, master. Many jackals will come.
Why do you say that?
Because those from dark places are in cottage here.
Yes. Well, perhaps you're right. But I shall have my tea in here, if I may.
Yes. Water will soon boil. You hear?
Jackals. Can you tell me what happened to Master Jevons?
He did?
Oh, yes, I know.
Shot in head. Master say Jevons Sahib clean gun and it shoot him. He very good hunter.
So I understand. Who are those from the dark places, Chuma?
Evil spirits here in cottage. Maybe I go to sister in the village. No one from dark places there. Oh. Good heavens, it's almost noon. Chuma? Chuma? Yes, master. Yes. It's almost midday. Why didn't you awaken me? Doctor, say you sleep. Why are you cowering? Are you afraid of something? I stay, but do not lash me, master. Lash you? Got chops plenty tough, Sahib. I have no idea what you're talking about. Has the doctor ridden off? Him on the veranda. Not so hot today. Oh, that will be a blessing. Breakfast, Chuma. Yes, master.
How are you, Hummel?
Oh, good morning, Doctor. Chuma asked me not to lash him. What's that about? Do you know?
Yes. You were off the rail last night.
Oh, I don't remember.
You must have had a touch of the sun. You behaved very badly. Lowndes was unforgiving when he rode off.
Oh, I'll apologize when he's here next Sunday.
Look here. If I write you a medical certificate, will you apply for leave on the spot?
No.
Why not? You want it?
Oh, it won't be so bad now that you've shown me the way.
Morphia is an extreme measure. I can't prescribe it as a regular measure.
Oh, I can always wire you if I become desperate. Besides, now that I've got into the way of sleeping, it'll be all right. You wouldn't trust me with your silver case, would you?
No.
I feel a new man now, thanks to you, Spurster. You're returning to camp now?
Well, I must, but I'll try to look you up every other day.
Just what did I do last night, Spurster?
Oh, it's best forgotten.
No, I'd rather know.
Well, you were quarrelsome and insulting to us.
Including Chuma?
The chops were tough, and you lost your temper with him and slapped him. You're fortunate he didn't leave.
I am not a cruel man, Spurster.
Well, any man can be provoked into cruelty, and you were. By that nightmare of yours. You must remember that.
I'd much rather forget it.
You should.
Daylight is an antidote, and so is morphia.
And so is sleep. Rely on a good night's sleep.
Here's your horse. Come along now.
Well, goodbye, Hummel. And do stay indoors. The heat's beginning to build up.
Heat? This insufferable heat. What in heaven's name is that? Again. I saw it once before when I was suffering from overwork. Chuma? Yes, master, yes. Oh, master, you come out of sun. See it? Look there, on the veranda. There's nothing there, Sahib. Of course there is. It's a figure of myself. You are on the veranda, Sahib. If this thing slides away from me, all in one piece, like a ghost, I'll know it's only my eyes and stomach that are out of order, but if it walks, then my head is going. I make hot tea, plenty quick, master. Help me, Chuma. Yes, we go inside, yes. Yes, it keeps moving away from me. Please, you sit down, master. I make hot tea. It's dissolving like swimming specks in my eyes. The thing walked away. My mind, it's going. Master Doctor.
What are you doing here, Chuma? I'm very busy.
Oh, Master Bad, you come.
No, I can't leave the men. Everyone needs my attention.
Oh, Master, see self on veranda.
Oh, dear. Delirium.
He say silver box and get well medicine.
No, it's out of the question, Chuma. He'd peg out.
Oh, please, Doctor, you make him well.
I can't help. I'm very sorry. Look, give him plenty of hot tea and make him lie down.
He afraid. They catch him.
Go to the apothecary. Tell him to see Master Hummel. I simply cannot leave, Chuma. Do the best you can. I'll be by on Sunday, not before.
Spusto? Only Chuma, master. Oh, where's the doctor? No, he not come. Coolie, sick. Doctor cannot leave. He say by end of week. I go to apothecary. He say he not come.
I'll have his bloody throat, the swine. Why did the apothecary say he wouldn't come?
Not understand, master.
Did he say something about Jevons?
Dead. Buried somewhere.
I know that. What did he say?
Only that Jevons is dead and buried somewhere.
What else did he say?
Only him dead.
He shot himself accidentally.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. I said, ring your scrawny neck.
I make tea and fix up dinner.
I don't care what you do.
You lie down. Feel lot better, master.
It's walking through the room. I am walking through the room. I see it walking away with its back to me. My figure. I see it. And isn't that Lowndes? Lowndes?
Jevons, as I recall, was a good man with a rifle.
Oh, yes. Quite expert.
Does a man who is good with arms accidentally kill himself?
Oh, yes. Yes, accidentally.
But he wanted to write a report stating that it was suicide.
I remember saying so to you and Spusto.
You overruled him?
There was no evidence to prove suicide.
Did you quarrel with the apothecary?
I'm in charge of this section of the railroad line.
What you say is law.
In a sense, yes. I am the law.
You discovered the body?
Yes. I and his houseboy.
You saw Jevons the week before. He appeared in good health.
The onset of fever and cholera can be swift.
He suffered from cholera?
He was dead.
But the symptoms?
No determination was made.
The apothecary must have had an opinion.
You'll have to ask him. There was no autopsy. Out here, that's rare. Men go out like flies. Why are you asking me all these questions, Lowndes?
Last Sunday, you acted very strange.
I haven't slept for a long time.
Yes. That could explain it.
It walked through this room. The figure of me. As if I'd stepped out of my body. It walked past me. And then it walked out. Oh, my eyes. Spots darting around in my eyes. Oh, I can't bear it much longer. Spusto, I need you. Chuma! Help me!
I come with tea, master. I come with tea.
Chuma, I'm frightened.
No, master. You stay out of sun.
I can't run fast enough. Mr. Lowndes is chasing me. Tell him not to chase me. Tell him.
Yes, master. Yes,
I can't run any faster. My feet are heavy. I'm afraid, Chuma.
Please, you lie down, master. You sleep.
I can't sleep. When I try, it runs after me.
Master Lowndes, not here.
Not Lowndes? Who said anything about Lowndes? Not Lowndes. It's some thing that chases me. Don't you understand?
Yes, master. Yes.
Who is it? Do you know?
Those from dark places, master.
Man is resilient. His body can endure great hardships. What sustains him is a sound, clear mind. When that slips, for whatever reason, his mind becomes his enemy. Physical pain is not as devastating as mental torment. And that is what has driven Hummel to the edge of insanity. I will return shortly with Act 3.
WJ Detroit.
Rudyard Kipling was born in Bombay in 1865. When he returned from school in England, he was 17, and his father, then curator of the museum in Lahore, got him a job as assistant editor of the Civil and Military Gazette. It was during his leisure that he began to write his stories of India. His information was firsthand. Often at night, he said, he would wander till dawn in all manner of odd places, in and about the narrow gullies under the mosque of Wazir Khan. And he met the soldiery. His stories ring true. He knew his subjects. He knew Hummel. The following Sunday, Spurstow reins in his horse and...
Lawrence! Pull up.
Oh, no, Buttram.
He wired that he's still stuck out in the desert. Let's pull up for a few minutes, eh? How's like a cigarette?
Well, any word about Hummel?
No, I was unable to visit him. The coolies were too sick. I didn't think I'd see you today.
As I decided the last minute. Any change out here is welcome, even if it means holding my tongue when Hummel is abusive.
Quite right, too. Well, it's a change for a day, and it's good for our pent-up frustrations.
Oh, yes, I have plenty of those. As a doctor, you can do something for those who are ill. I'm supposed to minister to the body politic. I tell you, it's almost hopeless.
Old Timbersides acting up again?
Well, yes, it's one miserable intrigue after another. You know, he has absolutely no interest in improving the lot of the natives.
Will it ever change?
No. Not in my lifetime.
I should tackle the king with a light hand, Lowndes. They'll hate you quite enough under any circumstances.
It's weary work. I'd sooner be with you, Spurstow.
Oh, would you? I don't think so.
Oh, really bad week?
Oh, very. But I'm happy to see you, truly.
Well, we're here, and that's reassuring. As you know, there are very many places in the East where it's not good or kind to let your acquaintances drop out of sight, even for one short week. That's really why I decided to ride in.
Hummel may be well enough to join us. He's had a week to recover. The apothecary probably fixed him up.
Oh, yes, he's a conscientious man.
I'd say so, yes. He wanted to certify Chevin's death as suicide.
I wonder what really did happen.
Well, accidental death is a more dignified way of going out. I'm inclined to believe it's the truth. Jevons wasn't suicidal.
No. But of course, there's another alternative. No, that's imagining. And couldn't be true.
Hello, Chuma.
You come in cottage, yes?
Yes, of course.
Something wrong here, Spurstow.
Where's your master, Chuma?
He descended to dark places. There he was caught, not able to escape with sufficient speed.
Dead?
You come.
Yes, I'll have a look at him. He may be just asleep.
Master Hummel there on bed.
Yes, he's dead. Poor chap.
How long, Spurstow?
Well, the body's still warm. A few hours.
Cholera?
No. He had fever and he was being ridden by a nightmare.
And it pursued him in the dark places. What kind of nonsense is that?
He was afraid to fall asleep. That's about all I can tell you, Lowndes. That night I spent with him, very trying, by the way. He told me that a blind face that cries and cannot wipe its eyes, a blind face chased him down corridors. I suspect that his years out here, the remorseless heat, the unrewarding work building the rail line, poor food, all of those began to affect his mind.
Yes. His mind was wandering, but dark places? No, that's superstitious and ignorant.
Well, to us, it's not to the natives. You heard Chuma. He also told me that there were evil spirits in the cottage.
Oh, what rubbish.
Look at Hummel's eyes. Good Lord. Shut his eyelids, Spencer. I can see hell in those eyes. Shut them, I implore you. Chuma. Yes, Doctor. When did your master go to bed? 11 or 12. He was well then? How should you know?
No, he was not ill. He did not sleep for 3 nights. This I know. I see him walking much, very late in the night.
What do you think, Chuma?
He descended into dark places. He not able to escape with sufficient speed.
Go out and prepare the seals to be set on the Sahib's property.
I tell other servants to stay away until you reckon tale of Sahib's property. They are all thieves and they would steal.
Oh, what did he die of, Spencer?
As far as I can make out, he died from, anything. Stoppage of the heart's action. Heat apoplexy. Or some other visitation.
Well, he certainly was scared to death. Look at those eyes. I cover up the face. Is there any fear on earth that can turn a man into that likeness? It is ghastly. Please, Spencer, cover it up.
No fear on earth. Well, it'll take a half a day to knock together any sort of coffin. Tell the coolies to break ground next to Jevin's grave.
Yes, I'll see to it at once.
I have set seals on master's property.
Good man, Chuma, thank you.
Evil spirits, Sahib, have been in cottage. They have gone now.
From which I infer that they have made their way into Hummel and will be buried with him.
Do you want tea and food, Doctor? You have come a long way.
Tea, yes, please. No food. I have no appetite, Chuma. What happens to you?
Maybe Sahib, who takes master's place, he will keep me on. Otherwise, I return to my sister in the village. Excuse, please. What is that?
Hey? Oh, this, a camera.
Yes, it is black box.
Yes, it takes pictures.
I go to boil water for tea. I think you should go veranda. I serve you there.
I really wonder, could I capture that on film?
Spencer?
Right here, on the veranda.
I say you've got Chuma stirred up. That black box of yours worries him. You know how the natives feel about pictures.
Yes, of course, the camera's an instrument of the devil. It imprisons their faces on film and captures their souls.
Yes, well, I respect that.
Oh, so do I. What's this got to do with the picture I might take of the late Hummel?
Well, there's something grisly about it, for one thing, and, Chuma's afraid that the picture would capture the evil ones, and I just don't like it.
It isn't in medical science.
What isn't?
Things in a dead man's eyes. You saw them.
Oh, for goodness sake, leave that horror alone. I've seen a native die of pure fright when a tiger chivied him. I know what killed Hummel.
Indeed. Well, I'm going to try to see.
Tea and a biscuit and some sliced meat, Sahib.
That's excellent. Thank you, Chuma.
And the doctor?
He'll be here directly.
Here's with the master. He has black box.
Good Lord. That's Hummel's voice. But Hummel's dead. Spasto!
I'm all right.
Yes, I heard.
Yes.
You took a picture.
Oh, it was impossible, of course.
What will it look like?
I've destroyed the film. There was nothing to photograph.
And you smashed the camera.
I didn't. We'd better leave, Lance. Go Go back to work. I've written the death certificate.
Yes, I have my horse.
Yes, we can pick them up when we come back for the burial. We'll leave them at the station.
Did you take a picture?
I told you it was impossible.
That's a lie. Just what did happen? I distinctly heard Hummel shriek as if he were being burned in hell.
I really don't remember any part of it.
I don't believe you.
My dear fellow, let's forget it, shall we? We're in such a state now that we'd believe anything.
Was it Jevons?
I beg your pardon?
Do you believe that Jevons died accidentally? Or was it suicide?
Well, we have Hummel's report about that. Jevons fumbled the trigger on his gun.
There is an alternative, isn't there?
I never realized that you have such a vivid imagination.
I'm just trying to be rational.
Well, without evidence, I haven't the vaguest idea.
What do you infer?
Let me answer it this way, Lowndes. And I'm not being facetious. There may be heaven, there must be hell. Meanwhile, there is our life here.
Lowndes had made up his mind. The death of the job contractor Jevons broke Hummel's spirit and mind because Hummel murdered him. But did he? Death was certified as accidental. Was it? No one will ever know. And Kipling leaves it up to us to reach our own conclusion. The one fact we have is that Hummel's deterioration followed soon after Jevons died. That preyed on Hummel's mind. He couldn't sleep. He was pursued by a thing with a blind face, and it caught up with him. I'll be back shortly. What did Dr. Spurstow experience when he took that picture of Hummel's eyes? Did an ectoplasmic Hummel reach out from the image on the negative? Is that why there was that thrashing about noise? Your guess is as good as mine. Is it all improbable? The painter Matisse once showed a picture to a visitor who said, "I've never seen a woman like that." To which he replied, "It isn't a woman, madam. It's a picture." If a painter is permitted certain distortions, why not the writer of fiction? Our cast included John Beale, Court Benson, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
This must have been made by one of the master carvers. And the age of it. 19th dynasty, am I right?
Well, the original probably was.
This 5'5" statue is a copy?
Yeah, from the Edwards collection.
Oh, even copies aren't cheap. I don't know what to tell you, Ramsey. It's a physical impossibility for this statue to move. You must have imagined it.
I didn't.
I tell you, it's physical.